time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down. Until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down. So we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down. But it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down. Until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down. So we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down. But it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down. Until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down. So we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down. But it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down. Until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down. So we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down. But it was cursed, we all learned our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down, so we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track the loot down. The gold did shine brightly and we spent it all. We must track the loot down, but it was cursed, we all earned, our luck did fall. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Set sail on our magic ship, hoisted our flag. We must track the loot down. Plane after plane looking for all our swag. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse brought misfortune to all of our crew. We must track the loot down. Magic both random and wild did ensue. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. After it was spent of the curse we were told, we must track the loot down until we return every last piece of gold. Give us some time to track the loot down. The curse will follow each of us to our death. We must track the loot down, so we pursue it with our every breath. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. Track the loot down, we must track the loot down. We can't track the loot down. Blow us right back to the Rock of Brawl Town. Give us some time to track the loot down. As we were a-sailing down the astral sea, we must track the loot down. A pretty fine treasure we chanced it to see. Give us some time to track.
And yet, it never happens that way.
No, it doesn't. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Space Rock Cafe.
Whoa!
You are tuning in tonight to some high top tier ADHD energy. So let's just get that straight that this is not going to be an on-track session. It never has been, and it never will be. Before we go ahead and get officially started, as you will remember from every other episode before, we have wonderful sponsors for the Bard Rock Network, of which we are a part. You can use the code Bard Rock Cafe for 10% off at checkout on Many Worlds Tavern, Fan Roll Dice, Minva RPG, and Dragon Master Games. They have lots of fun stuff, and you should check them out. If you enjoy hearing the wild magic rolls that we will be using a lot of the session based off of how the initiative rolls went that were off screen, you can check it out on the DM's Guild made by Dave Panfio. It's the wild magic for every class, and it is great and lots of fun and will not cause problems for anyone today who rolled not 20s or not ones. So anyway, Let's go ahead and get back into things where we left off last time. Our chef of the ship has turned into a dinosaur, right ahead of the ninjas versus pirates face-off.
Hold on, let me get into the right outfit.
Oh yeah. Gotta let Polly change.
There we
There you
go.
go. Yeah.
Also, are we doing intros or no?
Yes, we will be. So now that our chef is back in the correct dinosaur outfit, go ahead, go around, introduce yourselves, who you are playing, and anything else you want to share. We will start with the dinosaur herself.
All right.
The glasses are so good.
I'm Ursabearwalker, and I am playing Polly as Christina said, the chef slash acting captain slash I don't even know at this point, doing stuff for this crew. I'm currently a dinosaur, and I'm not really sure what is going to happen with that, but we'll see. So,
Talia, how's it going with you and your ex?
Absolutely not okay, but it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. My name is Gabi, and I am playing Talia. And we left off in a very interesting spot, so I'm excited to get back into it.
Arnil, what's your new favorite food?
Hey, I'm Marty, and I'll be playing Arnil, who has recently gotten way into cotton candy.
Sarros, any fun stars?
Oh, one can never tell, but certainly at some point. Hey.
This is gonna be a good session, I can tell.
Oh,
I think Sarros has peak himbo energy tonight.
oh boy, is he?
oh,
Sarros is played by our wonderful friend Allison. Rhett, how's your journey to self-discovery going?
Rhett, the janitor, trying to keep things clean, except my mind. Damn it!
How dirty is your mind?
Whoa.
You don't
Well,
want to
yeah,
know.
that's a good question. I don't think we want to answer that on air. Played by our wonderful friend Coach. And of course, last but certainly not least, the admiral of this crew.
Hello, I'm Paul, and I play Admiral Jake Swallow, and apparently I found out that I've been sealed inside of some sort of videotape for losing a children's card game or something because we're in the Shadow Realm.
Something like that. Dreamscape, Shadow Realm, they're all the same thing, right? Yeah, no problems here.
Someone notified my grandchild I'm in danger.
So, yeah, we have two distinct groups right now. Let's go ahead and briefly, before we jump into the chaos that is unfolding as everyone's in the waiting rooms here, zoom in on what Jake and Rhett have been up to while everyone's been doing this. Jake, you tell me how quickly you and Rhett found each other, because initially off screen, how this sort of played out is that you were sent here on accident, entirely on accident, as Alexa was trying to check out some new magic that she realized she had access to, and fucked it up really bad. Subsequently, went and got Rhett, also fucked that up, and then managed to succeed on the third time, because third time's the charm, on getting the rest of the group here to help find you guys.
Well, suffice to say, I have some great plan going, but this was retconned.
Ha ha ha.
Ah!
So I think Jake kind of wakes up, and at first he has like triple vision. He's like, not like regular triple vision. He's like seeing three distinctly different things, and he's like, "The hell? I definitely was not drunk when I went to bed. I'm sure I did that on purpose." And then he comes into and he's just in like one place, and I think he's like in a locker room or something. He's like, he just like goes to some random. What's going on?
Oh, we're getting ready for Ninjas versus Pirates. If you need to sign up, we're the sign up's like outside.
Oh no, you don't. That. Yeah, no, I'm actually an official. I'm a referee, and I like reach into my thing and I'm reaching my bag, and I'm kind of like trying to discreetly use my forgery kit to forge an umpire badge.
Okay, roll me deception.
That is an 18 on the die plus level 11 bard for
Yeah.
So you're
fuckery.
Yeah, so that's just a 25.
An umpire, okay, that's I guess a new rule. We don't usually have those.
I'm a transfer. No, I've been doing other sporting events, so I'm very excited to get in on this one.
Oh, okay. Neat.
And I'm here to clean up afterwards. Presumably this is gonna leave a mess.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
You could definitely say that.
Let me know when you need me.
Oh yeah, no. See, I used to umpire this game, this popular game called baseball. He was my cleanup hitter.
I got the brush and everything.
What were you hitting that needed cleaning up every time? No, actually, I don't want the answer to
Good.
that question. Never mind. Great. We should be getting started in look down at their non-existent watch. Realize that's not a thing because this is all some kind of made-up mind shit.
Yeah.
And we
when
should
they
be
look
getting
up-
started sometime soon.
And when they look up from their non-existent watch, because we're in a dream thing, I'm already in a officiator outfit.
Tracks.
And I'm already in Jenner's outfit because I already was.
Please tell me that the stripes are painted on and they're like dripping.
You know what? I don't know what the officiators are dressed like here, but I feel like you ever look at some sports have drastically different umpire. Like an umpire in baseball is wearing pads. I think I'm actually just wearing an umpire's full set of pads and a helmet to count as my paladin armor.
Wonderful. So, we're gonna go out and help finish getting everyone signed up. Feel free to, I guess, hang out here until we go out into the main arena, or just do whatever in the meantime. As long as you're around once we start,
Alright.
everything should be fine if you're meant to be here.
Oh yeah, is there a roster for all the teams I can just review to kind of get myself acquainted with the players?
We don't have the full sign-up sheet yet. Everyone's still finishing the sign-up, but we should soon.
All right, cool. I'll just go out to the sign-up area, let them know I'm an officiator, and kind of see if they can let me glance at it.
Sure. And you certainly can do so. I think at this point in time, at the beginning, where it's only half the people are signed up fully at this point, roll me a D6 and tell me what you get.
A 5.
Cool. You are told that there is basically the ninja captain. That's just it's the ninja group is very into what they're doing, and so they're just ninja captain. It's ninja whatever for their titles, and so there's that guy. There's 2 underlings, and then there's a second tier underling for that ninja. And so you get there's this team of 5.
So we have a Jonin, 2 Chunin, and a Genin. I got it.
Yeah.
That was a Naruto reference in case anyone didn't catch that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, the incredibly obscure niche anime of Naruto, considered the big 3 of shonen anime. I'm sure no one's heard of it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
making sure. Yeah.
So that's who signed up currently. It seems like there might potentially be more people to join right now, but you at least are aware of those 5.
Wait, are you talking
And-
about Boruto's dad?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Sorry. Boruto's
Yeah,
dad. You're right.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Just like how Topanga and Cory are just the appearance of the child on Girl Meets World.
So
You don't
where
even
do you
know
go?
her name.
Where do you go
I'm
after
so sorry. This is my
Yes.
fault.
Riley is her name, by the way, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it is.
I watched
That was the
all
show
3 seasons of
that
Girl
was
Meets
Sabrina
World.
Carpenter's show, right?
I love it. Anyway, but that's not here or there. So
All right, we're gonna zoom back in really quick on the rest of the group. We've got a full-on dinosaur Polly. What you doing over here in your dinosaur self? Also, you ended up this way from wild magic before. We're gonna do the wild magic that is happening here from any initiative rolls once we actually are in the combat proper. So we'll hang on to those in a second. But yeah, what you doing as a dinosaur?
So first thing is, I think that I'm still telepathically connected to everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So last I recall, I think Sarros was trying to put a hat on my head. But short of that, I think I'm going to turn my my attention to Alexa, and I'm going to say, so I'm not really sure what happened here. I think this works to our advantage, but I'm not sure. So, anyone have any ideas about what to do with a big dinosaur?
Smush things?
So many.
Right.
Sarros, I will allow you to ride on the back of me for now. That's fine. Arnil, what are the so many things?
Don't worry
I
about
would
it.
also like to know what these so many things are.
I'm sure they'll come.
I can think of about 2 things. Like, I don't know, say biting and swinging my tail. But short of that, I'm not really sure what else I could or should be doing here. I also don't know how long this is going to last. So
That's more than one thing, so that is many things.
that's a very loose interpretation of many, I think. How do we feel about the ongoing? I sound like the therapist for the crew now. Jeez. How do we feel?
My spirit's not
glasses.
here, so
That's
How do
basically
we-
all a chef is anyway, really?
Yeah, right. How do we feel about this? I see that Arnil is vibrating from anticipation. But how are the rest of us feeling about this fight with some undisclosed number of ninjas? Talia, how are you feeling?
Fine. I can't believe we're doing this, but as long as we find Jake, it's fine.
I'm sure we probably might. And Polly's gonna go to yell to the people who are coordinating to ask them how long it's gonna be before we start. But obviously she doesn't speak common anymore, so it's just gonna come out as a giant like.
Do I speak anything that could arguably be dinosaur? Give me a second.
Most of the other
Proficiency.
are just like, what? Whoa! Who let the dinosaur? Is the dinosaur registered? Is that a?
Oh yeah, I see it right here, dinosaur. And I just squiggled dinosaur on the sheet really quick. Man, it'd be really cool if someone with like really big arms was riding on the dinosaur to compensate for the fact the dinosaur has tiny arms.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
Please tell me that thing is potty trained. Otherwise, that's going to be a giant mess.
Are you pointing at Jake?
Does Polly hear that? Does Polly hear Rhett say that?
I feel like you have to if Rhett's standing right there.
Okay, I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna get right up into Rhett's face and just stare at him, and then go that like exhaling through the nostrils, just like just right into his face. And then I'm gonna go back to what we were doing, which is getting ready for some fighting ninjas. I don't know what the hell that means.
Fight.
So Christina, can I, as the signups are closing out, volunteer to take the signup sheet to the head officiator?
Sure.
I would like to, while en route to the head officiator, doctor the sheet to change the team lists so all the various factions that my team members aren't on are scrambled, so they're accidentally scoring on their own teams.
Interesting. Okay.
Would that be like a proficiency check? Because I am proficient in forgery.
Yes.
Do you know who we are on the list?
First of all, I know your guys' handwriting. I'm your fucking admiral. I've seen you.
You haven't been around.
I've been around enough.
I changed my handwriting.
Yes, I changed my handwriting exactly.
I'm a Kenku. I
learned
could
how to
change my
write.
handwriting.
That's a good point.
Anyway,
for this,
I'm going to assume that you guys signed up for the pirate faction. I just didn't fuck with the pirate faction.
for the funsies and just because I'm sure Jake will succeed, and I want to see what happens with wild magic here. Roll me history to see if you for sure absolutely know which one of the pirate teams is your
Alright.
pirate team. You know they're on the pirate crew, but
Okay, well, let me set aside the number I already rolled for the forgery. Okay, that is a 12 plus 2 for 14 to remember everybody's handwriting.
I feel like you remember most people's handwriting. At the very least, you know enough.
Yeah, I haven't seen that much of Talia's handwriting, but it's fine, because I read, you know what? They're probably signed up as pirates. I won't fuck with the pirate factions. There's got to be a bunch of other people on this sheet, so I'm just going to scramble them at random, and I rolled a 15 plus my proficiency bonus of 4 for 19 to doctor the documents so that all the non-pirate factions are random collections of people.
Okay. Interesting.
Jake, you're in your costume, but are you doing anything else to disguise who you are?
I mean, have you ever seen a baseball umpire thing? It's a helmet and a giant mask. There's no fucking way you can even see it. Other than the fact that I'm a size category small creature, you have no inkling that I'm a bunny.
Okay.
Like,
So-
I could just as easily be a gnome. Yeah, no, the helmet's over the ears. The ears are just kind of like you know that thing, like,
you hear anything?
no, you know the thing that Bugs Bunny does where sometimes he wears his ears back like a ponytail? I'm doing that. You know, just ignoring the actual logic of how ears work, like a cartoon character.
I'm gonna talk to Alexa and I'm gonna say, Alexa, is that Rhett, that janitor guy that we found on the ship the other day?
Oh, I'm glad he is alive and here. Yes, that is Rhett.
Hey there.
What?
Hi, Rhett. Sorry, I did not mean to send you to this place alone.
I'm not alone.
Oh. Who else?
Clearly you.
I realize now.
So that's
I meant before.
Oh man, that was like set up and delivered perfect.
It was.
Anyway, I apologize for any inconvenience of being alone prior to meeting up with our group.
I mean, I've been alone for a pretty long time, so not something I'm not used to.
I mean, alone by own measures on a ship with others where you can choose to interact versus alone because someone magically sent you alone, really alone, is different. And I
You know what?
am
Apology
very
accepted. This is taking
sorry.
too long.
Yeah. Just like
Oh.
you just hear all by myself.
Alone again, naturally.
is the loneliest number.
And
that you won't-
copyright
Anyway,
strike.
yes, Polly, that
We did it,
All right.
gang.
I
We
just need
saved
that
the
part.
city.
All right, Alexa, and still no vibes from Jake.
he is nearby. Very nearby. Although I do not have visual on Jake.
I feel like
It's a
Jake
joke.
is looking for like minor wardrobe things so he can try and disqualify people before they start. Like, excuse me, your uniform's not up to code, sir.
Yeah, roll me a d4, see how many people you can get out for that.
Where's there we go. That is a 4.
Hey!
I'll take 4 people off. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Excuse me, that haircut is not the style. Go trim those sideburns and then you can participate. This person is bald and has no sideburns.
Excuse me, you have a katana. That clearly disqualifies you from being a pirate.
Yes.
Let me think here. Actually, I think the whole crew would probably potentially track that. Roll me perception super quick, everyone.
Uh-oh.
That is not Jake.
Okay, I
Because
was
this
gonna
is
say,
It is not Jake and not Rhett because you two know who
Okay.
each other are.
should I roll some sort of check for them to check against?
If you're trying to hide from the regular crew, you
I
can
mean,
roll.
I'm trying to hide the fact I'm not an officiator by acting like I belong here. I feel like how good is my act?
Yeah, I mean, from the regular team so far, you've been hidden unless one of them comes up to you and actively is going to out you.
It's
then
just like them hearing my voice from the distance.
Right,
I recognize that bullshit.
exactly, that's what I'm checking
Okay.
for.
I have been intentionally giving vague answers in order to try to protect the identity as well. Nothing.
We don't want anyone knowing you guys know the umpire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I'm also just
just
wearing a sign that says the head umpire, and no one's questioning because I know technically no one else here is an umpire.
I know your
You're
crew.
the head umpire?
Yes.
I know the crew here. I just want to see, in case everyone does clock that this is Jake, what you do, because that would be very funny. Did anyone roll above? I don't know. Just tell me what you rolled.
Okay, let's see.
16.
Okay.
11.
11.
Well, I rolled a 12 and a 61 because I got a natural 1.
Yay!
I was so confused. I was like, what?
I got a 61 perception.
I was like, explain right now.
Arnil's like,
I
oh
will
guys,
not.
I see this. I see. If you look up in the air, I see 7 people looking down on us from some sort of ethereal vat,
Whoa.
and they're rolling enormous polyhedral rocks.
Arnil is still just fighter.
Yes.
You said 12 and 61.
12 and 61.
Wonderful. All right.
Wonderful.
Arnil, are you wearing armor, or is it just your body armor?
I forgot. Hang on, let me check. I think just
No, you
armor.
Gregor, not Forgor.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot
no.
about Gregor. Rest in peace. He's real dead for real now.
For real.
No, maybe one of the thousands of ghosts on the ship. We don't know.
I am not wearing armor.
So your carapace. God, this is an upsetting sentence to come out of my mouth.
Oh, I hate this one.
You were suddenly clothed, and no longer in a carapace. It's
Ah!
squishy bug body.
Oh no!
Let me finish. It's just squishy bug body covered in teal silk, specifically the color teal. I need to point this out that it does tell me what color. You no longer have any AC bonus granted from this, but it's also like for 6 seconds, and then immediately your carapace comes back.
Okay.
Ah.
Terrible.
Ah.
This makes it so much worse. Being a Thrycreen made this the worst wild magic I've ever gotten in the history of being on this network.
You're welcome.
Arnil just starts scratching, just like, what happened?
Exposed skin on air. Help!
Like very rapid shedding,
Help
And-
me!
covered in teal silk, and then immediately
Question.
it's replaced.
So question.
I believe for insects the term is molting.
Molting is a good word.
Ew.
So most insects actually breathe through small holes in their exoskeletons. Is that also true for Arnil? Because if it is, then he just
So, That means
hyperventilates.
Arnil's just got. Yeah, I was gonna say Arnil was like just inhaled so hard.
So much oxygen.
I hate this.
Just so upsetting.
Terrible.
No, it's
So-
fine. It's just like when you like breathe wrong and you gasp because it was only for 6 seconds. So I feel like just for a second, Arnil knows what asthma feels like.
So no one, I don't think anyone rolled above a 20. So yeah, no one clocks that. Everyone's too distracted by the weird molting that's happening with Arnil.
Help me!
Jake, you continue to do your Jake thing.
I sense a wardrobe mouth. Oh, it's fine. The person fixed their wardrobe violation, so it's fine.
You start walking over, and it's like undone.
Yeah, like someone's like, "Oh, here, I hear you're checking people's wardrobe things. This person just changed their outfit." No, never mind. It's gone. Oh, okay, good. I go back to my clipboard that I'm not actually writing anything seriously on.
All
There's
right.
actually just stick figure doodles. But I flip to a page that looks like an important document if anyone looks at my clipboard.
Yeah, as you're flipping to that page, someone comes up and like taps you on the shoulder, and they're like, I think everyone's signed up that's ready to be, so we're ready to start. If you're like the lead person, you should probably go ahead and like gather everyone and go lead them to the arena and like do all the like starting things. You are aware of like the intro conversation that has to happen to the crowd, right? And like
Oh no, I'm the head umpire. I
Right.
mostly deal with violating people. I'm not the head officiator. You want the head officiator?
What?
The
Oh.
what?
What?
No, I call foul.
Oh,
I call the fouls. I call all of the like poor
that was
sportsmanship.
foul.
Please don't call it. Please don't call it violating people.
I said violations.
Okay.
That's actually a sports thing. Anyway, no. You want that guy? I point to the guy who told me I could take the list.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
he
Sorry.
does the
Miss-
big speech. I just tell people they broke the rules.
He was excited to not have to do it this time.
Let me hear from the guy. Like I go up to the guy. I'm like, hey, I'm told I can cover for you. What is this speech thing? I'm new to town, so give me like the 411.
Oh yeah, everyone said that you're like the new person supposed to be leading everything, so I was just
Oh.
excited not to do this time. I thought they would have like let you in on everything.
Oh, no, this was. I think it was really quick. Like, you have to understand, Kevin called in sick, and I'm filling in for Kevin.
Yeah, okay, sure. Anyway, it's just like a script. You just like introduce the whole fight night event, and that everyone's gonna kind of go like really hard, and it's gonna be intense, and to stay away from the non-existent walls that should be up but no one ever puts up because the crowd gets upset and they knock the walls over if we put them up. So they have to stay away from that area that would otherwise have walls, or they could get injured by various people being flung into the crowds, and to just kind of be ready to move if they see someone or something or magic getting thrown. And just all the other regular safety precautions you would think of for a fight night, really.
Literally hockey.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay, I got this.
Are you saying that there's supposed to be a barrier to keep stuff going into the crowd, but everyone just knocks them over?
No, it's like they don't bother setting them up because it's like a psychic barrier thing, like a force field. It's like imagine Wall of Force, but they didn't bother consuming the spell slot. I got
Anyway.
this, no problem.
Cool. You got it? Awesome.
Yep.
So, they instruct you on leading everyone into the arena. I assume you do so.
Yeah. Yeah, so I go and I get everybody. I just wave and I like start barking orders, but like they can't really understand me because I'm wearing one of those umpire helmets. So I'm just gesticulating very hard. Follow me.
Gesticulating?
Gesticulating.
Gesticulating. If we had a nickel for every time I said a word slightly wrong and it sounded really funny on this show, I'd be up to like a quarter. Did we all remember the psychedelic mushrooms?
Yeah.
Those were great.
I always wondered about that. I think I was gone for that, and I was like, "What the hell are psychogelic mushrooms? Is this something I don't know about?"
Yeah. Yeah, I am waving everyone. Follow me, and I'm like signaling to Rhett, like get everyone to follow me. Like I'm trying to get like all the other officiators to like follow the guy you're supposed to follow. Carol performance to
Take out the mop and sort of start pushing it towards people to get them to go in the right direction. I am just the janitor, but I guess I can be your enforcement too, whatever.
You're gonna get run over by a Zamboni if you don't follow me.
Yeah, so there's a few people from the ninja team that are like eyeing each other, and then like they're eyeing your group, and they're just like, what is happening? But they'll get barricaded through, pushed through with the broom barricade.
Yeah. Shepherded, if you will.
Shepherded, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys also follow, or do you fight fight what is happening?
Knowing
I'm
full well it
already-
is your ship's janitor pushing you along.
I have to ask.
Come on.
I'm just gonna. I'm laughing at the visual of Rhett trying to push this Tyrannosaurus Rex with a mop. But
No, it's been upgraded to a Zamboni. I feel like every time you don't move, he lays on the horn. The Zamboni is basically just a mop for a hockey rink.
Beep, beep.
fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Thank you.
You don't need to push me. I've been excited about
Right.
this all day.
And so I just produce out of nowhere a baton. I'm doing an elaborate gymnastics routine. I'm leading everybody. Like this is like some sort of
Oh.
big parade for the audience.
Interesting.
I understand you're excited, but if you're not where you're supposed to be, then I gotta push you.
This one sounds funnier. So we're going with this wild magic for Polly.
Row.
Wait,
As
is
you
this guy
guys
part of the crew? Who are
Enter
you?
the arena. I believe it was Polly that rolled a nat 1, right? Or was it
I
someone else?
rolled a nat 1 on my
Yes.
initiative.
You did. So, Polly, I need you to be aware of something that's going to happen to you for the next 8 hours.
Oh, good lord!
If you enter your wild shape, which for you is your constellation,
Yes.
you will experience a wild magic surge every time that happens.
Yo.
Oh,
Is the Tyrannosaurus Rex form not considered a wild shape? Is this a polymorph?
It is a wild magic induced.
Okay,
polymorph,
so,
yes.
so we're not gonna. Okay.
But when this eventually does wear off, if Polly enters that starry form, because it's considered a wild shape for the starry druids,
Mhm.
then you have to roll another wild magic at that point. Which just sounds fun. So we're doing that. And also, Alexa experiences a wild magic on a nat 20 initiative. So at least one of you guys get something good. For Alexa, she unfortunately did not get a good roll on either of them.
Uh-oh.
So, is anyone on the crew wearing metal armor?
We established I'm wearing an umpire helmet that's just a bunch of, but a Major League Baseball umpire helmet is just a bunch of metal bars on front of a plastic helmet.
Sure, but specifically like for your armor, if you're like wearing plate or anything that's like would be classically metal, even if you're, you know, currently in a different form.
My character sheet's armor is plate armor.
Okay. Just in general, for anyone who is wearing metal armor, the healing that she might do if she needs to for you right now, during like this Pirates v Ninja thing, because it's about an hour, you know, it's just for the next hour, so we'll assume that encompasses this and potentially right after. Healing for you will be halved coming from her, so just keep that in mind.
When you say armor, are you referring to armor that we fit? Like, are you counting shields, or are you just talking about armor?
I feel like shields are not directly worn.
Okay.
That's an that's an interesting nuance, but I'm gonna say not shields, just like armor.
Okay. Yep.
So just keep that in mind for anyone that applies to.
Well, we know Arnil's fine because Arnil wears bug
Therapists. All right, Jake, what is your intro announcement?
All right. So Jake goes up and he goes like, I feel like they have like the magic microphone that I received on Bard Rock Cafe's main podcast, so I can speak to things, which lets me cast Thaumaturgy for free. And first I go up to it, I'm like, right. I pull off the fucking helmet. Now you guys can see that I'm Jake Swallow.
Hey, I've been looking for that guy.
Oh, there he is. I guess that makes sense why I could not find him. He was moving a lot.
Oh, hello, everybody! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the sporting event of the century. I am Jake Swallow, the head umpire for this event, and I am here to tell you all of our safety precautions. There are completely, you should believe me, special protective barriers that are going to keep you being hurt by the audience. But still, if you're in the first 3 or 4 rows, I would still exercise caution, as it could be startling to have an attack come hurtling at you. That being said, there are emergency exits on your left and right, in the front and back of each aisle, and you should buckle your seatbelts in case there's any planetary turbulence. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, right, you can't hear me. Never mind. All right, with that, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, so Space Jam-esque music starts playing. And we are very lucky here. Our pirate crew, you have 3 people that have gone first. However, Alexa is the only one of you that got above a 20 with her nat 20. So Alexa is going to go ahead and do some she kind of like leans over to the group and is like, quick huddle, would you prefer I generally stick to field modifications, or would you like me to buff you guys specifically?
What do you have for buffs?
I could make you more sneaky via Pass Without Trace, or I could do like a bless situation.
Do we have to figure out what our objective is? Is it just
defeat the other team? Just knock them out.
And what did you mean by field effects?
I could cast Wrath of Nature, or I could control the winds in the arena, or I could do honestly a lot. There's a lot of things I can do with field control.
I like that. Does anyone object to that?
Nope.
It may hinder you as well, depending on if any of you are stuck walking.
Oh.
And subsequently, winds may affect anyone who is flying. That is the only caveat.
Let's stick to buffs initially, and then like when I give when we give you the signal, I don't know, like the word pumpernickel, then then at that point go ahead and do the field effects.
Okay, I can do that.
I don't know why, everybody, but I'm having the strangest craving for pumpernickel. Feel free to support the concession stands, where delicious pumpernickel bread is available for some reason.
Immediately, it's just like, don't listen to Jake. I meant us. If one of us who is fighting says pumpernickel, do it. Ignore Jake.
No, I was just making a joke because Jake still has the microphone.
Yeah, I know.
don't think you have to convince Alexa to ignore Jake.
She does feel a little bad about sending him to the Dream Shadow Realm, so she's kind of a little torn since she's still sort of caught up. So she'll upcast Bless so she can just give everyone the effect of Bless, essentially. So just make sure when you roll that attack roll or saving throw, roll a d4 and add it to that.
And that is just attack rolls and saving throws?
Yes, according to the language of Bless.
Okay.
So wait, that's everybody?
Everybody.
Yep.
Does that
Everybody.
include Rhett and Jake?
Yes.
Cool.
We all bless.
You all bless. Okay. So she'll do that, and then she's going to generally move so she is in the most hidden spot away from the rest of the group. We're just kind of gonna this is going to be entirely theater of the mind, by the way, so just tell me what you would like to do and I will tell you if you would like to target specific people, how many of them there are, because maps are hindrance, I feel like. Anyway, so we've tried maps a few times, doesn't work with us. We're going to just stick with theater of the mind. So anyway, that's what Alexa will do. She's going to move away, so she's not in the direct like grouping of you guys, but she's still close enough that she can reach you if she needs to. And on the official like top of the round, before we get into regular initiative rolls that were under Nat 20, there is a layer action that happens here.
Uh-oh.
And so you guys start to feel that the ground starts rumbling a little bit and starts shaking, and I need everyone to roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh no.
Add the bless.
No.
Oh yeah. Bless up.
Rhett and I are standing next to each other because I've pinned a little name tag on Rhett that says assistant umpire.
Assistant umpire.
Yep. So Rhett and I are in each other's auras, which means Rhett, you have an additional +4 on your saving throw, and I don't know what your aura gives me.
So I rolled a 4 on the bless, and I rolled a nat 20 plus 9 for 33.
Holy shit.
Nice.
God damn. Can I have some of that? Because I only got 5.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can share.
The
Right?
DC for-
24.
The DC for this is
decided.
14, so just tell me if you get under that, and I'll tell you. You take half. Well, no, you won't take any damage if you're if you pass. But if you get under whatever I just said, was 14, then you fail.
24.
24.
Really quick, Rhett, what is your charisma modifier?
My charisma modifier is +3.
So you and I collectively have a +7 to saves, or adjacent to each other. So that will give me, with my +1 for the bless, my 11 turns into a 27.
Wonderful.
Jesus Christ.
So I think it just sounds like, unless Rhett also fails this, that it's just Polly that's affected.
21.
Actually.
Dirty 21, but 21.
Anyway.
Ooh. All right, Poppy is fine.
I forgot.
Alexa picked the wrong spot to move. So, Alexa and Polly are the only two that are affected by this. Both of you, as the ground's rumbling, there are various pillars that sort of are introduced to the field's arena as, like, you can kind of climb on them for various heights and places to hide behind and stuff like that. Just, it seems like each round there's gonna be something new that changes on the field. As these kind of come up and like the rocks are shifting and like dirt is falling, you guys are hit with various pieces of ground and will take 18 damage.
Sarros is just on top of Polly, like riding like a fucking bronco, just like trying to hold on.
I think that like you pull in the wrong direction and it like is actually the reason why Polly gets hit with so much shit.
So we take 18 on a successful save, or is that?
No. That's
No.
only if you failed. You take no damage if you succeeded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, layer actions usually don't do half damage to things.
Yeah, it's save or suck.
Sarros, are you trying to direct me? Stop that!
She doesn't even have range.
For the future podcaster audience, I need
It's the
everyone to know
feathers.
Allison pantomimed a steering wheel.
Yeah, like pantomiming pulling on the reins of a dinosaur.
I imagine like Remy being like,
Ratatouille style.
Yeah, Ratatouille style.
Yeah, firstly, your avatar does have distinctly pullable scales on the head, so.
Oh,
Those are
yeah,
feathers.
no, those are feathers, and I'm
Yeah.
very well aware that Sarros could do such a thing. I'm also
Apparently
very
is.
well. I'm also very well aware of the fact that Polly cooks Sarros' food. So, just saying.
I'm pretty sure that Sarros subsists on this pure power of the universe and hot sauce, so.
Sarros, I hope you really, really like the strongest capsaicin I can find. Because
Oh.
Just pure capsaicin.
just nothing but. Anyway.
Thank you.
Wait, no, that's not what I wanted.
Joke's on you! I'm into that shit!
And with that, we go over to Poppy, who got a non-natural 20 on her initiative. Both of your NPC friends rolled really fucking well for their
Jesus Christ.
their initiatives. So Poppy is sort of eyeing what's going on with Polly and Sarros a little warily, just like, I wish I could do something about that, but it seems like it's okay. I think, and she's like mind linking with you specifically, Polly. Just, are you good? Do you need me to get Sarros off of you, or are you okay?
I'm fine. It wasn't the greatest, but
Yeah, that looked like it sucked.
It did, kinda, a little bit, but
Okay,
I'm this big beefy dinosaur right now, so
you are, and it
really
looks very cool.
does it? Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Polly's gonna look at her little claws, and she's like, "But what am I supposed to do with these things?
I don't
They're
know.
so
But
small."
listen, you still look really cool, even if your arms are very funny and tiny right now.
Thank you.
And so after having that conversation, she's going to go ahead and just kind of run off and direct herself towards a group of people. You see that she is firing up what looks like a guiding bolt, and does not proc wild magic with it, but she does manage to hit what looks like a blink dog. Let's see here. Yeah, she definitely hits a blink dog. Do. I would like my computer to not be frozen. So she hits it. The blink dog starts glowing a faint, glow around it, and it also kind of smells like cotton candy right now. Very sparkly, sugary looking. Listen, everyone's really been into cotton candy in this dream world. So it takes 16 guiding bolt damage from Poppy and is very easy to notice. Anyone else who hits this particular blink dog has advantage on anything else. And she's going to bonus action healing word. Who looks worse between the two of you? How are you looking right now? Polly, you're in dinosaur form, so your HP doesn't matter. She's going to bonus action healing word Alexa, since that seems like it's more important to take into consideration. Oh wait, no, she can't do that. Never mind. Spells and levels and such. Anyway, she will want to do that and then realize she can't, and then that's her turn. So after that, we move over to Arnil, who got a pretty good roll as well. Arnil, what you doing? They're on the field, just so you were aware, because Jake was doing some chaos ahead of time. There are 2 blink dogs that are confused and seem to be getting ready to potentially attack either themselves or others, like each other. Like, everyone seems like they're so confused about how everything ended up that it's sort of like every man for themselves on the ninja team. So there is no team. It's just they're all either attacking themselves or attacking you guys. So you guys are the only defined group that exists right now. So there's 2 blink dogs, one of which had gotten hit. There are the crew people that were seen earlier from Jake's perspective. And there is a very, very, very large looking ninja, very, very large, that has kind of an evil curly Q mustache.
Which is somehow visible over their ninja cowl.
Yes, exactly. it's
It's
made
projection
of
a
like
mustache.
smoke, so it's like wispy, made of smoke.
Oh, I'm going after that guy.
While you do, Sarros will be right back.
Sounds good. Okay, so you're going after that guy?
Yeah, I'm going after smoke mustache guy.
Sure. He does seem potentially the most threatening right now, so.
Yeah, smoky mustache.
First attack. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll all 3 of my attacks and see if they hit.
Yeah. And remember, you have a bless if you roll low and you think it won't hit.
Another 18.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Hey.
Remember, we used AOD's nat 20 rules here, so it's max damage plus roll.
Okay. I will, on the natural 20, spend a psionic energy die. I think I only have to spend 1 to deal an extra d10 plus 5.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
means 2d10 because it's a crit.
Right. Okay. So I'll just do this damage one at a time to make it easier on both of us. First attack was max damage 11. Second attack was 8. And then this will be 16. So a d6 and a d10 plus 26 for the crit. Or, yeah.
The 42. Don't know.
And that's 3. So 29.
Okay. 29 in addition to the 11 and the 8 you rolled earlier.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. That's a good chunk of damage.
D100s?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I do need those.
Do. 3 and 1.
Oh boy.
Strange.
The 2 first not results on your table.
I know. It's gonna be interesting. All right.
Don't think I want the 1.
Also,
Yes, I
Arnil,
do.
just so I know, because I'm curious if I'm misremembering this. Don't you have 2 uses of action surge?
I do. I'm gonna
Okay.
save those. Well, I have 2 extra in addition to my 1 that I can use every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use every short rest, not every day.
True.
So one of these is funny, and
Okay.
one of these is just kind of cool. Neither is particularly bad, although one of them could be. You might know what one of these is.
I will take the chef special on this one. Whatever you would like to do here.
It sounds like you want Polly to pick if you want the chef special.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, Polly, what do you want? Do you want funny or cool?
When you're cool,
I
Polly.
think that if the baddie is out, like is gonna die, is gonna be incapacitated, then go with the cool one. Otherwise, go with the funny one.
Baddie is still in event.
Right.
Great. We're going with that first one, which is the one that is the only reason I'm saying it's funny, but also has the potential to be great for you guys, but also bad for you guys, is because it's the one that happened to character. Why am I? It was the hit after hit after hit moment for you guys on the regular Bard Rock.
Oh.
So, because I believe that was the wild magic triggered more wild magic, which triggered more wild magic, which triggered more wild magic.
Oh,
So,
yes. I thought the fighter might have one of these.
yeah.
The mini bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. The mini bar blitz,
Arnil,
as we call it.
until you next rest, specifically,
Whoa.
you take your next rest. Every time you resolve a wild magic surge, you immediately trigger another surge that's not affected by this result in any way. So, because it is happening, roll me another wild magic real quick.
Okay. Just 1?
Yeah, just one.
Okay. Get the right die. 99.
That's more action
From high to
surges.
low. All right.
I'm 99% sure I know what this one is.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Hey,
sure. It's
you know
I
how
did
you
it.
had 2 additional action surges? Guess what you get 2 more of?
You have You have access to 5 action surges right now.
That's
Jesus.
reason.
The power.
You know,
Arnil actually
just
is
put on a
vibrating right
blonde
now.
wig.
So yeah, you sticking with your original thought of you don't want to use your action surge now that you've got 5 of them?
You can at least
Listen.
use the natural one.
I'm just gonna bank those, and one day,
One day. Yeah,
It
when we
will happen.
finally have a rematch with that Dragon King, Arnil's gonna be like,
So-
"Hold my beer."
Yeah, so Christina, I have 27 action surges.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Awesome.
attack 60 times.
Arnil's just gonna walk up to somebody, and there'll be a blur, and they're just gonna explode into a
No.
mist of like blood.
No, Arnil needs to make sure he has an odd number attack and does this because you bank enough of them, you can attack 69 times.
Oh, goals. Okay.
That's gonna be a lot.
I'm just waiting for these action surges to be used on some inconsequential
It's
opponent
gonna be so
just to
pointless.
overkill them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Duro! Monstacado!
Yes.
What is it?
I believe that's meant. Let me check if I have any bonus actions actually, real quick.
You haven't taken any damage yet, so not second wind.
Nope. Ooh. I found something new.
Ooh, new.
This would probably be more handy if I'm not, engaged in combat with somebody and we were using a map because it's movement based, but will be fun later potentially.
Potentially. Okay.
Potentially. I end my turn.
All right. Sounds good. You end your turn, and we move over to the not hurt Blink Dog, who, someone call high or low.
Hi.
Hi.
Is going to
Hi.
attack one of the other ninjas. Let's see who's third on the list for them. 1, 2, 3. Who is going to go after that other Blink Dog? Blink Dog 1 versus Blink Dog 2. So, it's going to go ahead and
Blink and you'll miss it.
Blink and you'll miss it. It's gonna go ahead and try to bite it.
I
Yep,
was not expecting a dog fight in this fight.
No, I wasn't either, guys. But hey, at least they are able to talk, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse. It is a dream. Anyway, it downs that other Blink Dog. It's fine. This is fine. This Blink Dog is gone. So yeah, it does that. It's snarling. It turns around and it looks at whoever else is there. So, Rhett, you're up now that the Blink Dog has attacked.
Well, that's gonna be a lot of cleaning up to have to do in this arena. I guess, here we go, Moppy. So I start trying to clean up the changes to the arena.
Okay. Explain to me mechanically what you would like to do here to fix the pedestals that have occurred in the arena.
Well, did the pedestals cause, like, dirt to pile up and such?
Or like around them directly, but it's kind of just like a field event that has happened.
So kind of flattening out the dirt around the pedestals.
Okay.
Just landscaping.
Yes.
Yeah, just some civil landscaping in the middle of the arena.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a janitor. I'm not part of the fighting. I'm just cleaning up.
I just want all the chaos to be happening all around him and him just like planting a flower.
Yeah, he's doing like some Ultra Instinct stuff where like arrows whiz by his head and he's just like, oh, need to bend over and mop over here. And somehow every attack narrowly misses him.
Yeah, so using my hands, it's my regular hands to sort of clean up the that stuff, and then using mage hand with the mop. Not
Okay.
even really mopping up anything in particular, just making sure that it's clear that I'm just cleaning up.
Okay. Let me think here. Roll me. I don't know if this would be an actual skill or just plus your proficiency. roll me. I guess performance. That's the closest thing I can think of because I feel like it might. The crowd's obviously paying attention to everyone in the field.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, roll me performance.
Alright, so that's a 15 plus 3, so that is an 18. And that's without proficiency. So this is a raw performance. It's just an 18.
Do you guys remember the scene in SpongeBob with the curtain where the cleaning is happening in the SpongeBob episode, and it's the cheering is happening, and then actual things happen on the stage, and it goes dead quiet? So Rhett's over here cleaning up, and it's like, woo, yay! And then it's like all the fighting happens, and they're like dead serious, intent, like focused, it's super quiet. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So, Rhett, if that's your turn. We go on and it's Jake's turn.
All right, so you remember how I made switch the teams up, and some of the guys know that, but I don't think all of them are aware what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I pointed a bunch of them like, "Hey, you guys, you're offsides. Penalty box." I want to convince some of them that because they were on a different team, they should have started in a different position, and they have to take a few minutes off of combat to go be in the penalty box.
I just want the penalty box to be a gelatinous cube.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Wait.
Listen, I can.
It's a
certainly
dreamscape,
can.
right? Here's how I think this works, because we're in a dreamscape. I feel like it's like the Ghostbusters thing, where because someone imagined that's what the penalty box is, a penalty
changes
box
into it.
appears that wasn't there, and then it populates with a gelatinous cube that says penalty box with a little sign over it.
That's awesome.
Jake, I think that's probably deception.
Oh no, deception,
I know.
that is a 19.
We're really just rolling for crits here at this point.
Yeah, so that is a 19 plus 7 to 26.
Yeah, okay. Roll me a d4.
4 again!
Yeah.
dang.
This little green one's lucky, apparently.
So we're gonna go down the list of people. So that includes Blink Dog 1 that just attacked.
Yeah. Blink Dog 1, you specifically. You were
Oh,
offside. That's how you got such an easy attack on the other Blink Dog.
And then two of the regular ninjas seem to also get sucked into that, and then the captain person also goes in. So they go in. And they're like, "Oh man, shucks."
Yeah. So I feel like for the sake of them just being one round of combat, they're just gone.
Yeah, they are. That's essentially how we're gonna run it.
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, activate my ring of jumping.
Wonderful.
Just for the next minute, I'm really good at jumping, as opposed to before where I was only above average at jumping.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Cool. Talia.
Oh, actually, is there anything tall I can jump on?
Anything that Talia can jump on?
No, anything tall, high up in the air.
Oh. Yeah, some
I
of the
would
some of the platforms are pretty high up. They're like 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, I would like
You
to
say
jump-
there was a bunch of things that came out, pedestals or stuff.
Yeah, I want to do some crazy rabbit parkour shit to jump up to a really high platform with all of my jump movement.
Cool. Roll me acrobatics if you're doing it cool. If you're doing it with style.
All right, that's a 5 plus acrobatics is a 7, 12.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you fumble a little bit, but you make it up there.
Yeah, you all saw nothing. Can I put the helmet back on? So
Yeah. You're just a little scrambly trying to get up there because you're not used to wearing the umpire outfit. It throws you off just a little bit. You're used to pirate outfits.
I just realized because my entire shtick is putting on outfits and doing impersonations, I'm literally playing Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not intended for this character. Oh well.
Talia,
Fine.
you're up.
How close did we start in the middle? Like, how close are we to the edge? Because I think I just want to put my back against it. And
You tell me. You can be wherever you would like right now.
Great! I'm gonna get as close to the edge as I can get, with as much movement as I can have.
Sure.
Are there people in the way that I can shoot at though?
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
there's like a regular panther.
Oh Jesus! All right, we're gonna try shooting at that. I'm gonna attack twice, not too close, but with the crossbow.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay. 5.
To hit?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that one's a little bit better.
Is that a nat one though?
Still up?
No, it was not.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah.
bad.
I will remind you, 5 probably did not matter. Don't forget you do have bless.
Oh yeah, I did forget. Well,
I don't know. Their AC is not that high. It could. I mean, well, no, it couldn't fix anything on a 5, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Roll a 5.
with a maximum result of a 9, most things have an AC of 10 or higher.
Let's see here. Okay, so 13 plus 8 for a kid is
Wait.
20.
How did you get a 5 with a plus?
I rolled a 5. Is
Oh.
it worth
Oh.
it?
Well, if you have a +8 to hit, then yeah.
Okay. So first one was 11 then.
That's
and
with
then-
your bless or no?
No, without.
Okay, roll your bless.
11
11
plus
plus
a D4.
3
14.
is
It's 14.
That
14.
hits.
Thank you. Yay! Okay, and then the next one
And that's
was
why it's
13.
always worth it.
Yay! Okay, and then 13 plus 8 is
Well, if 14 hits, you definitely hit with. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll. I apologize. My brain is off today.
You're good.
This is 8. Okay, so the first one is 9 damage. Ooh. And the second one is 6 damage. I did it.
9 and 6.
And then I'm just gonna put myself against the wall. As
That
best
is
as I can.
Pretty good shot.
Nice.
15 total damage. Yeah, the panther does not like that. It's pretty wounded.
Nice.
Are you attempting to hide or just sort of put yourself against the wall?
I think for now, just put myself there,
Okay.
so I can at least have one less thing to worry about.
And with that, if that is your turn, it is the panther's turn. It didn't like getting hit, so if you're not hiding, it's gonna try to attack you.
Great.
Yeah.
Super.
But unfortunately, it rolled a nat 1 to hit, so
Yes.
there's no chance that it hits you.
I will
We're-
remind you that you did establish in the first episode of this series.
I
that
am
when things
fully
were-
aware.
Okay.
I am deciding what class I want to use in this case for it, and I think I'm
Okay.
gonna go, since it's interacting with Talia, with one of Talia's.
Yeah.
So let's see. We don't get to use some of these tables in Spelljammer super often, so we're gonna go with your new rogue one. Can you roll me the D100s really quick?
Love
Need
to.
2 of
Hopefully it's
them.
bad.
Hopefully. I mean, it has to be if there's an option.
That's not correct. Oh my god. It is 85 and 97.
Hmm. Interesting. Neither of these particularly bad, just kind of perplexing. You can tell me which one you would like.
Let's do the 97 one, only because I'm curious.
So panthers don't have sleeves, but they because of the wild magic, this panther is suddenly clothed in a little button down Hawaiian shirt, and from the armholes of this panther sized Hawaiian shirt pour a terra deck of cards that land in a neatly shuffled pile in front of it. That's just what happens.
Uh-oh.
No,
Uh-oh.
it's not that type of cards. I don't think.
No, it's literally just a regular tarot
Oh.
card deck.
Okay.
There we go.
No,
I don't.
no.
I don't think Dave decided we're gonna curse the fighter with the deck of many things.
This is on the rogue table, I think.
It's a rogue.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't think Dave decided we're gonna curse the rogue with the deck of many things either.
that'd be kind of funny.
That would be funny. Just
Um,
one class just gets screwed over.
Oh,
It
hey,
would be the
DM,
rogue.
remember how you chose to use my supplement? I introduced the deck of many things to your campaign. Well. Oh,
That'll
and the
make
rogue
it
keeps
interesting.
getting it. The rogue has 5 decks of many things.
Oh god.
Sarros, it's your turn.
All right. I'm still on Polly. Is Polly next to anybody?
Polly, you were you were kind of next to one of the thingies. I think there were a couple bandits near you guys, but they got sent to the timeout jelly. So there's one regular bandit that's still standing, kind of confused that it wasn't sent to the timeout jelly. It's close enough to you guys if you want to try to hit it with something that's like melee ranged with your long arms.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I will bamf out the arms.
I just add in the back. I like everybody. That T-Rex has enormous arms.
They're still dead silent because they're so focused on what's happening with the fight, and they're only cheering when it's Rhett's turn right now.
Well, they also don't understand him. All they're hearing is
Right.
True.
Now I just need Rhett to gesture towards the T-Rex with the giant arms. That's what we need.
Okay.
That thing.
Yeah!
exactly how I was expecting him to do that. Hand motion and all.
Chris does not even look at what they're talking about.
Right.
So first attack is 25.
That hits.
Ooh.
For 17 damage.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh no.
What was it?
Oh no.
That was me.
Oh no. For our audio only listeners at home.
Baby boy, it's okay.
The audio only listeners that cannot read into context clues. That was a natural one.
Roll me those 2d100s if you please.
Yes.
So everybody gotten a wild magic so far this combat round?
I don't think everyone has. I think a lot of people have.
3 in a row.
Rhett and Jake have not triggered wild magic yet.
Correct. And he is a monk. Let's see. Monkey, monk, monk, monk.
I'm also not trying hard enough to trigger it because I'm mostly on the shenanigans line today.
Right. Sarros, what are those D100s?
So that is 13 and 81.
That is good, so probably not that one. Interesting. That one is interesting, but not helpful for you guys now. And I don't think it's good for audio and gaming purposes.
Well, if you don't think it's good and you decide against it, let's still share it for the audience to be curious.
So, the wording of 81 is that you are to, well, first of all, roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation 9.
Yeah, so Sarros, all of a sudden, for you specifically, you notice that the sand is particularly glittery in a way that makes it seem like the sand has come from the stars. The wording of this particular wild magic is that as though you took 10 minutes to go over the area with a fine-tooth comb. So I'm just going to say that you may choose to interact with the sand how you feel would benefit both Sarros and your team, knowing how Sarros feels currently about the team. We're not going to make you actually spend 10 minutes of time doing this. You are not being taken out of combat because that would be not fun for anyone, I think.
It says as though, right? Like that's me says like, oh, you gain the benefits of 10 minutes of having done this. That's my interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't take Sarros out of combat either.
No. So, it's just you're just really, really, really into this particular arena. I will say, even though it's pretty bad, you can kind of vaguely tell where the new areas may come up. It's just unclear what rounds those areas will be affected in the arena, as far as what may come up next.
All right.
So I will give you that. Anything else that Sarros is doing on his turn?
He is going to take 2 more attacks, but is Nat 1 an automatic fail?
On an attack, it is.
Yeah, on an attack it is.
All right. Then I'm gonna be mad about that in flurry of blows.
Sure.
That is yay. 12. 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
For 13 damage.
Okay. He is looking real bad.
And
Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, that sounds good.
20.
Nat 20.
Oh,
From high to low.
From famine to feast, right there.
Yeah.
Don't even roll me the. Don't even roll. I mean, you can roll the damage if you want to know what your damage output would have been, but this guy had 1 HP left, so.
It's fine, I rolled
Obliterated
a
him.
1 anyway.
Turn into dust.
So that's
remove
max
you.
damage plus. Yeah, so 8.
And then let me know what those new wild magic rolls are for you.
82 and 98.
Okay, so we're not doing A2 again.
That sand is so sparkly.
Sam, man.
Listen, it is real sparkly, but
It's because Rhett did such a good job cleaning it. Actually managed to polish dirt. I'm impressed.
I think you've actually gotten this one before. So, Sarros, the energy expressed by your key is currently resembling small fireworks for the next hour.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's gonna make this next bit so much funner. So after he takes out the bandit, Sarros is gonna leap off of Polly, flop down in the sand, and start making sand angels.
Oh, wonderful! Roll performance. As
Just crit
fireworks
again.
are exploding off of you. They're not actual fireworks, it just like looks like fireworks.
No, we don't want to make glass.
I got another 1.
No.
Oh.
Natural.
Jeez.
That's the
Oh
wrong
my
kind of
God.
crit.
Yeah, that is 3 wild magic surgeons.
Bro.
One turn.
Jesus.
Not a record for this network, but still a substantial number.
Jesus.
Not a record yet.
The record is very high. Go listen to the Bard Rock Cafe episode where Armbar got like 30 attacks. I think it was like 7.
It was mini bar, and yeah, it was a lot.
But yeah, but it is Armbar's table and triggers. Though.
Yeah.
But yes, minibar triggered 1, and it triggered several attacks. It triggered several others. It was more than 5.
It was great.
So that sounds like the first time that a mini bar is actually being driven to drink itself.
All right, I got 33 and 64.
Hmm.
Making the worst sand angel in history.
Hmm.
I'm like, can't get the arms right.
Yeah, and you know what? It's because you messed up the Fibonacci sequence thing or whatever because your ratio arms to legs is wrong, so the wings are really huge.
Yeah.
Just please tell me it's not a certain other thing so you didn't turn the Fibonacci into Fibonacci.
Ooh.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, not the week for that joke.
No.
No. Probably never is one. But then again, I'm Jewish, so what?
Yeah, I guess this week was particularly hard for you in that context.
Yeah, well, so are most weeks. Anyways.
So, Sarros, for the next hour, you have face blindness. You must succeed on a DC 15 perception check to recognize humanoid creatures that you have seen before.
Oh, great.
Whoa.
So you recognize me because I'm currently a dinosaur.
Yeah. But that's it. Oh, and you recognize the panthers that are currently in the arena. Well, yeah. You recognize the panthers that are currently in the arena, but anything else that you've seen before, you could know them, could not know them, may not know them. Who knows?
I feel like that should be easy because Sarros usually looks at people's feet.
Their feet.
It does say
Don't
face
know 'em.
blindness, so if you recognize their pedicure, I feel like that's good.
That is how normal face blindness works.
It's not specifically face blindness. That was my interpretation of it. It just says that
Oh.
you have to roll a check to recognize people,
Okay.
creatures.
Fair enough.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Before I ruin anything else.
Oh.
Those guys are currently in jail. It is the smoke mustachio guy currently being hit on rather intensely, not in the flirtatious way,
Go on.
by Arnil. All right, so it's gonna take offense to that. Let's see. I don't think it's going to use any of its magic this turn. I think it's just going to go ahead and try to straight up hit you, Arnil.
Yeah. Hit me.
You're really intense. This is just supposed to be for fun. I feel like you're a little bit too into
This
this.
is fun.
I'm having so much fun.
Okay. And okay, all of those are. All right, Arnil, tell me, does an 18 hit your AC?
My AC is 18.
Okay. Do you have anything that would boost your AC?
No, this does something else apparently. So
Okay.
I was gonna hear the inflection you used made it sound like you had a thing.
I was looking it up to make sure it did what I thought it did, and it does not.
That's the worst feeling when you're like, oh, I read that wrong. Anyway, all of the attacks are above an 18. The 18 was the lowest. So you are hit with all of these attacks. So you get 2 claw attacks. So take 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
16 total. Because it's 2 of those. And then as like the claw hits, it comes around and it's got a glaive that it also hits you with. And it is regular form right now, so you take 15 slashing damage from that.
Okay. I'm going to use my reaction to reduce that damage by 15
Okay.
with my protective field. I can reduce damage by 1d10 plus 5. I rolled it while you were calculating, and I rolled a 10 plus 5.
That checks to me.
So you get reduced to 0.
I reduced it to 16.
Oh, okay. I heard a 15 in there. I thought you were reducing the 15 to 0.
Yeah. I did essentially just block that glaive attack, but I still took the other 2.
So,
Yeah.
Like, this usually works. Clink, clink.
Yeah. It's just like, oh. All right, fine.
Nice. That was good.
It could have been better. And we move on to a couple other bandits that are still attacking. Let's see, who are they going to try to go after? The dinosaur is really scary, so probably not the dinosaur. The ref is the ref, so they're not going to try to hit that. Let's see, where's my...
I look at them very menacing, like, just think about it. Yeah, I'll disqualify you.
1, 2...
I think the threat of the penalty box is more terrifying.
Right?
4, 5. Sarros, who is currently rolling around in the sand, seems like a really easy target. So these guys are going to go after Sarros. Both of them come running over to you. I'm not going to, even though you're laying down, I'm not going to say that you're prone, although that would be the mean thing to do here. Sarros does, I'm assuming a 21 hits your AC.
It does.
All right. Whoa, and one of these is a nat 20.
I blow a penalty whistle and say, unnecessary roughness, silvery barbs.
Okay.
That was good.
That
Let me know if I proc wild magic on the cats, by the way.
good call. You do not. It misses because I assume a 5 does not hit anywhere near your AC. So good call on that. I assume
I'm also
you're
gonna
not...
give advantage to Polly with the other half of silvery barbs.
Okay, sounds good. You don't do anything for that first hit though. You let the first hit land.
I've only got the one reaction, so.
Yeah, just making sure. and anyone else on the team that otherwise would. So it just does 4 slashing damage to you as it like tries to smack you with the butt of a scimitar.
The butt?
Yeah, like like the end of a.
Like
Yeah,
I know.
The pommel.
I'm just.
No, this thing is actually its
That's
scimitar
totally-
actually. Its scimitar has an actual human ass, and it's hitting you with it.
Yeah, they hit you with the pommel of the scimitar and it goes.
I was more commenting on the pommel doing slashing damage, but okay.
It's really sharp.
Dirty people.
Anyway, we come around finally to last in the initiative, and I am aware there's one missing that is intentional, but we are going down to Polly.
What?
All right. So
Oh.
what I want to do is I want to take this giant dinosaur and I just want to jump up in the air and see if I can land in or around enough folks to maybe knock them prone.
Okay.
I'm not sure how we would calculate that because that's not one of the attacks that's listed, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how you would want to do that.
Yeah, I misunderstood what you were messaging me before. I thought you were just like, I thought you were just talking about like the actual like jumping thing it can do, not the damage thing it does. I'm sure probably in Pathfinder or something where they pulled that from, that there is probably a mechanic for it. I do not feel like trying to spend time to research it.
No, there's like a bunch of monsters that like druid summon that have things that can knock things prone. It's just like, oh, you do an attack and you do a DC 13 strength save against it. So I feel like that's the save.
We were talking about the Owlbear in Baldur's Gate 3 and the thing that it can do. So that's why
Yeah.
what we were chatting with off in the DMs. That does make sense to me. Though, to go off as a base? So, let's see. You're currently in T-Rex form. So...
Which, in case you were curious, weighs somewhere in the ballpark of around 10,000 pounds. So...
Yeah. I don't know that we want to go with this chart you sent me, though.
no, I don't think so either. No.
That seems a little OP.
Yeah.
You also
it does.
do occupy 4 squares on a traditional battle.
Yeah, I'm also huge, so...
You are. Let me see here.
Which makes the fact that Sarros just jumped off me casually even more hilarious.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
monk shit, you know.
Monk shit, slow fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I just Tarzan down your back and like flipped off your tail.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, basically.
Well, okay,
So I feel like strength makes sense here to have as a check. So we'll call it a DC 17. If that sounds fair to use. Strength modifier on a T-Rex is +7.
yeah.
So we'll call it a DC 17 strength save from the enemies as you were trying to jump to knock them prone. And if they are knocked prone, we'll say that, let's see. Do you remember offhand what the damage is that the owlbear does? I can look it up.
I could not find it because they factor in distance too, and I'm not sure. It like the distance is in D&D. It seems like when we're talking about jumping or falling damage, distance is the key determinant, not the weight of the
I was
object.
gonna say your jump is probably like 15 feet with the strength score you have, so it'd be like 2d6 damage per person.
I can high jump a maximum of 10 feet.
Yeah, because you're talking about the orbital strike thing it can do, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems. I don't think I've played with this enough, and I feel like I should start because it's pretty stupid the amount of damage that it.
It is. Especially if you give it like a growth potion.
Yeah. I got to start doing this more often.
Yeah.
In my game of Baldur's Gate, I've still not finished yet for the first time, so no spoilers, please and thank you. But yeah, we'll say, how high are you trying to jump from?
Well, I'm on the ground, so like I think I have to do from like even if I do like if I do a run and jump,
Yeah.
I could get 10 feet in the air.
Okay. We
Wait, there are platforms. Could Polly
Yeah, I mean,
theoretically use them as stairs to get higher, to get more height?
Yeah, you could if that's what you wanted to do. I'm just assuming if you did want to do the ground thing.
Oh no! If I can get up onto one of those platforms, I'd love to do that. Get
Okay.
a little bit more height.
Yeah, you'll just have to roll me the acrobatics check just to make sure you can actually get up there.
You do have advantage because of some silvery barbs.
Yeah,
It is literally on the next roll you do, so.
1d6 per 10 feet.
Math.
You're a huge creature.
What's the modifier for acrobatics?
It is dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, since you're a huge creature, I think we'll say per every 10 feet, you can deal 3d6 of damage to a creature. Also, our lights just flickered really bad, so if my connection cuts out, I might disappear.
Okay. How high could I get up with a 50-foot movement speed? Because I'm assuming the platforms aren't like right next to each other, so there will be some like lateral loss as well.
Yeah, you could get up to like one of the middling. You could probably get up to the same height that Jake's currently at. A little taller than that, because you're a huge creature. You could get like 40, 45, 50 feet in the air. Yeah, 50 feet sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to climb up. As I pass Jake on the way, I'm going to give the Tyrannosaurus Rex equivalent of the finger to Jake, and then continue upward. And then from where I'm at, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to find a space that I can just kind of like land and do the biggest bang for my buck, so to speak.
That would
bang for my butt, because I'm gonna.
I think it would currently be the
butt.
penalty box.
I was just about to say, currently the most enemies are in the penalty box.
All right, let's go. Penalty box it is.
Oh my god!
You guys are really going into the hockey element here, and tapping
I'm
the
gonna have to
box.
spend my turn arguing with the other refs that it's okay to attack people in the penalty box.
You said
Still a
Dad would be
T-Rex.
so proud.
That's a T-Rex flip something off.
Well, it has like 3 claws, right? So in theory, the middle claw is the middle finger.
But there's 2 on top, 1 on bottom. Where's the middle?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
The
just
leftmost or what?
Fine,
Yeah.
fine. I'm gonna take. Fine. The dinosaur's gonna take its little claws and do that like up yours motion,
Good.
assuming it can touch hands. It's trying. It's trying.
She's trying her best.
So you said a dex. Dex.
Strength.
Sorry.
That's
Oh,
the
for
athletics.
climbing, for
Yeah.
athletics,
Yeah, you do have advantage on the roll.
Okay,
Like-
I did 15. So I think I'm good for the climbing. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, and then for the actual attack itself, it was just 1 advantage, right, Jake?
Yes.
Mhm.
I feel like Sarros would see Polly trying to flip Jake off, and one of the astral arms would just flip up and help.
There you go.
As much shit as Jake is getting right now, I feel very proud of the fact I enabled Polly to just climb up the top rope and perform Macho Man Randy Savage's flying elbow drop on the penalty box.
All right, folks. That would be a 27
Yeah.
on the strength, which
Yeah.
means that I got a nat 20.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Does that count as a crit for damage purposes?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The penalty box is just dead, including the Jews. It's weird.
You said 3d6. Is that what you said?
For every
Per
10
10
feet.
feet.
Per 10 feet.
So 15d6 plus the max for
Christ.
15d6.
Okay.
Yeah,
hold on.
What?
Whoa!
Anyone else want to know now?
Whoa!
All right, so Polly does 90 damage before rolling.
Yeah. Are we okay?
15 d6.
Does Talia think that in character?
Yes.
The second that Talia thinks that, there's gonna be a shockwave that comes out from
God
this,
damn
and I
it.
will need everyone to make a strength save.
I'm good because I'm 20 feet in the air, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
18.
23.
What was it again?
It's a DC 17 strength save.
Uh-oh.
14.
Oh!
You have bless. You have bless.
Plus 0 again.
No!
You think in
Still
your
don't
heart
know
that
Where's
Talia's
my
standing
D20?
next to Rhett?
If there's anybody that's within a 10-foot emanation from me, you have a +3 on saving throws. Because I have an aura of protection.
Alexa
So-
and Poppy are on the ground too. Oh no!
What?
Does anyone have anything to help Alexa with? Oh my god!
I already used my reaction.
Oh.
I can't do any other.
I also already used a reaction.
Does anyone have anything to help Alexa or Poppy with their nat ones they both just rolled?
What
No!
the
God. Are-
Again, not within
We
10
gotta
feet of
go.
me, right?
The answer is no. You guys are not okay, Talia.
Worth it.
Are they within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do we want
roll-
to generously assume within 10 feet of Rhett?
Rhett's over there cleaning. I think that Alexa is probably nearby you. And
Okay.
roll me a luck check to see if Poppy is. Just a regular D20.
Yeah, I do have bountiful luck. I'm not sure if that means anything here.
No, luck check is just like a D20.
Yeah.
Okay.
With nothing added.
10.
Yeah, Poppy is close enough to you too.
Okay. So there's +3 to saving throws, and then I can use Aura of the Guardian whenever a creature within 10 feet of me takes damage to magically take that damage instead.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna say, because we don't want to outright kill your companions, that you guys are taking quarter damage of this because it's just a shockwave. So we'll figure that in a second. Polly, what is the total amount of damage you're doing here?
I'm still working on the base.
Oh my god!
No, the base is 90 because I did the max part for you. So you just roll
Oh.
15d6.
Oh no, that's what I meant. I meant that part. So 90 plus 46.
Ooh.
So 136 damage quartered.
Just for
34
reference,
damage.
I have
Oh,
134
no.
hit points right now.
It is 34 damage after quartering. I think I heard
Oh.
Christina
Yeah.
say it, but
Mhm.
My God.
I never chose what my steed would be.
Also, do
It's
I
a
take,
Zamboni!
Also-
Yes!
also because of our old friend, our old buddy Isaac Newton? Am I taking any damage from the landing?
you should traditionally take the regular 2d6
Yes.
per 10 feet. So
Yes.
10d6 fall damage.
Okay, 10d6.
I never did decide what my... I never did choose a steed, so...
Well, my steed is a Yoshi. I just haven't summoned them yet.
Zamboni?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a Zamboni with like did you guys ever have Gus
I-
the Bus growing up? So it's like a Gus the Bus Zamboni.
Honestly, I was envisioning Rhett just like accidentally running people over the Zamboni during this. That was what I
Okay.
envisioned when I set you up for that.
But like, I want it to be like a Zamboni floor buffer hybrid. Just like an all-in-one, kind of like the junk machine from Labyrinth.
But sentient, like the Magic School Bus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get self-inflicted 26 damage. So
That's a fair trade for what you did.
I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
How did the other enemies in the shockwave do, Christina?
Yeah, no. So first of all, I'll deal with that in a second because I've got to figure that out.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
the
have
penalty
wild
box
magic
is-
still. Shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah, you
penalty
do
box
still have
is
wild
just
magic.
dead.
I'd like to know that first. But
Oh
second
my
of all, no one in that box is gonna survive that. They poof out of existence. You hit them so hard.
Will
Including the gelatinous cube.
the cube exist, or will the cube also be gone?
It's just delicious Jello now.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, I
just
want
like
Jell-O.
just straight up Jello cubes everywhere.
So, if the penalty box is dead, does that mean there's no rules?
No.
No.
In
Although
the
now-
second you
right.
think that, it's like there are no rules.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Nope. No, I would like to roll. I would like to roll some kind of contested check as the person enforcing the rules that I continue making the rules up as I go along, and it's fine.
Yeah. Roll contested.
Some sort of charisma because we're both paladins.
I think so. Just straight charisma. Just contested charisma. Who has the stronger charisma here?
All right, I have 14
it's just your-
plus 5 for a 19.
Okay.
How you do, Rhett?
Hmm?
We're rolling
just
just
roll-
a charisma check to see which one of us changes the dreamscape.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the die plus your charisma, as like whatever your plus is to charisma.
16 plus charisma is 3. Plus 3, so that's 19.
We both have a
died.
19.
Oh, nice.
Well,
So it's Schrodinger's game. There are both rules and not rules at the same time.
right.
Depending on who's observing.
Right.
Okay.
So it's 80 and 36 on those wild magics.
Yeah. Okay.
Mess.
We have so much to resolve here, guys. Wow. My goodness.
Yeah, we haven't even,
breaks so we
we
can
haven't even
resolve
gotten to
them
the
off
splash
camera.
zone
This
enemies.
is still the first round.
I know.
What the fuck?
You said 80 and 36?
Yeah.
Funny. What's the other one? Ooh, that one's kind of good, but kind of bad.
I become a double T-Rex.
Super T-Rex.
That's awesome.
Okay,
blue
wanna-
eyes.
Instinct.
That's so cool.
Wait, would a double T-Rex be a female T-Rex? Because that's a T-Rex, a TT. Double
Hey.
T-Rex.
Polly.
Yes.
Polly, your
Yes.
little tiny arms. Your little
Yes.
tiny arms cannot reach what has just come on top of your head. Sarros jumped off, so he's not on your back anymore. But what's on top of your head now is a fragrant, fizzy kombucha bottle.
Fizzy? Is that
Does
supposed
it-
to be fizzy?
It says fizzy. And
Does
yes,
it
kombucha
stay-
is slightly fizzy.
Does it stay there as I move my head?
Sure does.
Shit.
It's like a little kombucha hat.
So I'm gonna make a comment once everything else is resolved. Yeah, okay, noted. Kombucha on my head.
If you're fighting with kombucha, it makes you a kombuchador.
Do we want to maybe?
Kombuchador, whatever.
Yeah, maybe
Take a
maybe
Swing and a
we
miss
can-
there.
Yeah, why don't we take our
Off.
breaks so Christina can resolve all the other stuff. Yeah,
I was
agree with
just
that.
about to say, I think it's
Yeah.
a good idea to start our bio break here because I've got a lot to remove from this encounter off screen and see if anyone survives. I have a feeling only one person will.
I am so sorry.
No, you're totally fine. This is great.
Broke it.
So we'll be back in time 15.
Thank you, 15.
Yep.
Time for break.
We're still on 10
We
side.
might have to ping.
Me hungry. Let's go.
Me hungry.
everyone, and welcome back to the chaos that is Space Rock Cafe. I love my players. They never do things that throw the entire session off track. But this one's it's fine. We're coming back in after an explosive dinosaur jump that has knocked out basically the entire arena except for our smoky mustache man, who rolled a nat 20 on his save. But while we were off screen, we were chatting about some things that are going to happen. So, he succeeds. He rolls a nat 20. He seems to heal slightly and then busts out laughing as he's just like, what did your friend do? What has happened?
Does he also roll D100s on Polly's wild magic table because Polly just bitch slapped him?
So I've been going off of whoever they're currently engaged with and whoever is closest to them. So he rolled on the fighter wild magic table.
Arnil,
so that's why
I didn't
he
know you were
suddenly
getting married.
healed.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah. You know, don't you know the rules of fighting engagement? Once you strike blows, you're suddenly engaged with each other.
The wedding is tomorrow. I hope you're ready.
I can officiate. I'm the captain of a ship.
Oh my god, you actually could because you know ceremony.
Oh,
Anyway.
That's right. The long con on why I'm a paladin and a captain of a ship has finally delivered.
Perfect.
All right, well,
Listen,
I guess this NPC is my husband now. Like, I guess we simply have to do this.
Can we roll to convince this guy to change teams and just if the ninja team loses since nobody left?
I was gonna roleplay that out eventually when it got to my turn.
We'll get there eventually if Arnil wants that. Anyway, he does ask, what has your friend done?
I don't know, but it was fucking awesome. Way to go, Polly.
Polly, in that moment at the end of the turn, as all of his people go down, you are suddenly much smaller, as you are now back to your regular form. You look
also,
around.
Half of the audience is dead.
Yeah. Oh, no.
There's no protective barriers. We established this.
I mean,
The
they're
imaginary
definitely
audience is dead.
Shit.
poofed. You look around. You. Rhett, you, I believe, said you would save Alexa. What does that look like?
So,
Sweeping
Aura of the Guardian is what it's called. So what is that? All right.
You just sweep her off her feet. That's all.
Well, it's an aura. It's not me physically doing that. So, what it kind of looks like is like a so like there's a it looks like a ghost of me, knocking her out of the way, and then the ghost dissipates.
Okay. I like that. So Alexa suddenly like blinks and she's in a slightly different location. As she realizes that she would have taken this damage, instead you take this damage for her. It is the 34 damage she would have taken since she would have failed to save. Poppy, however, is out. She is on the ground. She is unconscious. But that fully knocked her out. Most of the other enemies are also knocked out as well. They were on the field. The only standing one is the smoke guy that was in a fight with Arnil. So we'll resolve that eventually if we get that far. What do you guys do as there's this beat of silence that overcomes everyone as everyone's kind of figuring out what just happened?
Woohoo!
Yeah. I feel
Still
like
laying down? I need to know. Still laying down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Fireworks.
the surviving crowd is going wild.
Amazing.
So I think as Polly is standing up or repositioning herself because now she's not in T-Rex stance.
Fizzy bottle's still there.
Yeah, she first notices the bottle's on her head, so like she's gonna grab it and take it off, stick it in her bag, and as she looks around, she's gonna see that the devastation that was caused by her dino ass hitting the floor, and I think she's gonna see that Poppy is knocked out,
Mhm.
and this isn't the first time that this has happened. And she was distressed the first time. But now, this time, it was her fault. So I think she's gonna run over there and she's gonna be like, Poppy, are you okay? And obviously she's not gonna respond because she's unconscious. And I don't have any actions that I could take at the moment.
But you can use your bonus action though. You could healing word her. You did not cast any spells this turn.
That's true.
I did not.
Full Marshall friend.
Do what?
Yeah, I feel like your healing word is Poppy, are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Poppy, are you okay? And
Poppy, are you okay? Are you okay, Poppy?
I was gonna do that.
It was in my head. I was like, somebody else should do it for me. I don't
Can
have
you
to.
can you upcast that as a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay, cool. I'm going to, in the franticness of this all, I think she's gonna upcast it as high as she can. So it's gonna be a 6th level healing word.
Holy shit!
What does that look
Whoa!
like?
What does that look like?
What does that look like? Yeah.
I mean, Polly's gonna. God, okay. Polly is going to have her in the princess carrying pose, like on the ground. Like she hasn't picked her up yet because Polly's got no fucking strength. But she's gonna have her. She's gonna be like, Poppy, are you okay? Are you okay? We need you. What am I gonna do in the kitchen without you? And I think that what am I gonna do without you? I think is really what sort of the key there was. And this is.
You do add your spell casting modifier on top of the dice results.
Oh Jesus Christ! This is too many d4s.
More.
More, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh my god.
13, 14 plus 4, so it'll be for 18.
Okay. That's half of the damage she just took. Cool.
Yeah, it is.
Picturing Polly baby birding Poppy.
Oh,
I
dear.
am not puking in Poppy's mouth. That's gross.
No, that's a little much.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
So
We have slowly been corrupting
hold
Allison.
on. Oh, God. Interesting.
You assume I wasn't corrupted before I joined you guys.
You were more disturbed by us making similar turns of phrase at the beginning of this adventure.
Poppy, or not Poppy, Polly, you proc wild magic.
Of course I do.
You become a T-Rex again.
Fucking Christ, I swear.
Yes,
Let's
but
hope
now you
not.
have a title belt.
83 and 96. That D100 is really liking that 80.
I know, for all of you guys. That would be funny, but it's not helpful. Let's go check the cleric too.
Oh no, I'm procking because I cast, so it should have only been one. So
Yeah.
What was the first one you rolled?
the first one was the 83.
3. Interesting. Do you feel like she's being more clerical or more druidy in this moment? I feel like this is pretty clerical to me.
This is very clerical.
Yeah, she has a typewriter and everything.
I was gonna say she pulled out a pen and a paper, and god damn it, beat me to it.
Polly, as you're casting this and the magic flows out from around you,
Mhm.
an intricate symbol of Guy Fawkes appears as a large cloud at the top of the arena.
So is it blonde platinum blonde tips, or is it like a fire pattern?
Like a fire. It's like very like almost like pyrotechnic-y. It's very showy. And it shows up as though like a firework has gone off and then slowly dissipates out over the crowd. That's all that happens.
Sarros looks at his fingers like, did I do that?
Right?
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Also in this moment, one eye opens and Poppy sort of looks up at you and is like, you probably burned the candy.
This is actually so cute.
Wait, hold up. I probably burned the candy. Is that what you said?
Would
You
burn.
would.
You would. That's
You would
what.
burn.
That's what you would
Oh.
do without her.
Yeah.
Polly's just gonna have like that smut. She's holding back tears, obviously, but she's gonna be like, you know what? I think I think you're right. I only have 2 arms, so I need you to be my other set.
So I think that Jake, as the officiator, signals like, okay, well that person technically hit 0 hit points, so the medical staff's going to extend them to take them off the sidelines. They are removed from this encounter because they were knocked unconscious. I, as the referee, did count to 10, and they were out.
I think that
Let them have their moment.
I waited till the moment was done.
Poppy kind of like looks at you and is just like, while still being held slightly on the ground by Polly, just kind of like does like the hand of, dude, why? Just
Because you're fragile, and I want you removed for your own safety.
That's totally fair.
before she sort of like gets herself up and dusts herself off, she's gonna hug you and just give you a very tight squeeze. Thank you
Yeah,
for
and
being there.
Polly's reciprocating. So
And just thanks for always being there. And sorry, I'm constantly getting knocked out. It sucks.
it's okay. You're squishy. It's
a
Literally.
problem.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised Poppy had 34 HP at level 11. That doesn't sound right.
She's
I don't think Poppy's level
particularly
11.
Are you rolling her HP?
Yes, she's particularly squishy. There is reasons behind it because
Okay.
I think I've explained them. But anyway, she goes off. And she'll just kind of stand off to the side, since she's been instructed to do so. But she's kind of like looking out over at everything, and I think she doesn't go quite as far as you think that she should, as she's kind of realizing that this may not be going on for much longer, just based off of the amount of chaos on the field.
She just takes like 2 steps.
Yeah.
2 steps to the side. She's like, okay, I'm off.
Yeah, basically.
She is
Just
ever so
look to the
slightly
left.
not standing in the zone.
hmm So a couple of the other referees sort of get closer to you, Jake, or what is the equivalent of what would have been like the people overseeing the fight, and they're like, so there's only like 1 person left on the other team, and they seem to be kind of just like are we gonna call it, because that was a lot, like most of the crowd is gone
Yeah,
at this
like,
point. Like they fully left.
yeah.
And
Yeah. So like, I think like I look at it, like I do the scorecard. Like, okay, I'm like, let me go. I'm gonna go ask this guy if he wants to concede. Let's give him a chance to decide to concede. Maybe he wants to fight it out. Let's see if he wants to stick it out.
so before you
And-
get over there, he's fully like with Arnil. He's just having guys like, is that like normal that your friend can just like turn to a dinosaur?
No. That just
No.
happened literally like 2 minutes before we started.
What do you mean it just happened to? I mean, I guess weird stuff has been happening in the arena the entire time, but I figured that was because of the arena being the arena.
No, that's us. That's our fault.
What do you mean it's your fault?
Well, how much time you got?
About 6
That's
seconds.
when Jake walks up. And yeah, Jake, you walk up at that point.
Yeah. I dream conjure a fireman pull the slide down because I'm 20 feet in the air, and while I do have the jump spell, I don't have feather fall. So I slide down this magical fire pole that appeared for this purpose. Like, hello. As the head officiator, I want to ask: the score for your team is not great. We want to offer you the opportunity to concede, or would you like to play this out?
Just kind of like looks out over everything. I mean, Lena looks back at Arnil, and he's just like, I mean, it was fun fighting with you, but I don't think I want to take on everyone, especially now if your friend randomly turns into a dinosaur. That just seems kind of unfair, to be honest. Like, I was just here to, like, kind of get into wrestling matches with people individually, like...
Tell you what. You and me.
Yeah.
1-on-1.
Yeah.
If I win, you have to come with us.
If I win?
You have to come with us anyway. I didn't think about that part.
No. What is the prize for this event?
Money.
Honor.
Honor.
Money. Yeah, the prize pool. Yeah.
All right. You can have. All, like, even though you're only fighting Arnil, you can have all of their share of the honor too.
I don't think that's how that works. For
Talia's
sure.
just gonna flip.
Excuse me, I am the head
Bro.
How
like-
many players can we get to flip Jake off this session?
It's gonna be me.
You know what? I actually think this is there's a precedent for this. I pull out a book that I'm pretending is the official rule book. Like,
Okay.
oh yes, it turns out there is a precedent for this. When a team only has one player, we go to sudden death.
1v1 sudden death.
Yeah. Yes. The pirate team will choose a champion, and they prepare that champion, however they so desire, to fight the one remaining ninja.
Hey, I turn. We still have like telepathy up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turn to Polly and I go, well, I guess I can just do telepathy anyway with Reckoning. Can you turn into a T-Rex again?
Can I? Probably. Do I have the ability to right now? I don't know. I don't know how I did it the first time. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, you know what I also realized we forgot at the beginning of this? Did Arnil roll for his weapon of wonder for this thing?
I don't have the weapon of wonder. I think you have it. In
Oh,
my
I thought I
place
gave
since
it back
dead.
to you. I gave it back to you when you came back to life. Or anyway,
Oh.
it doesn't matter. You're not
Well, I've
using
just
it
been
right now.
using short sword anyway. It's fine.
Okay. It's fine. I remember distinctly giving it to everyone to give back to you when you were alive. Oh well.
Okay, so if we're picking a champion, I know that the smart move is to probably pick Arnil. But we could ask Rhett to do it.
Hmm.
Oh no, he's not technically listed as a pirate. Damn.
I think are you guys having this conversation any way that the officiator can hear?
We're doing it via
You
telepathy,
can hear because
probably?
it's telepathy.
Oh, cool. I'm part of the group chat now, apparently. Oh, no, you guys can. I pull out the rulebook like, no, according to subsection A, you can name anyone in the arena willing to represent you as your champion other than the other team's champion. Even some rando in the audience who has nothing to do with this.
My vote goes for either Jake. Actually, no. Let's just pick Jake. Unless
You just-
Arnil, do you need this?
I wanted to do Fight Night so bad, and you just killed everybody instantly.
Oh,
Oh!
okay.
This heist is
But it
named
was really
Arnil's
cool,
very
but now
bad
I'm just
day.
realizing I'm not going to get to have any fun.
Okay. Does anyone object to Arnil fighting Mr. Mustachio?
Also, I like this guy's vibe. I don't know. I just want to beat him so he comes with us.
No objections? Arnil.
How far away are we gonna have to stay while this happens?
Yeah, you can sit in the back seats of the audience, so if Arnil decides to do a super-powered body slam into the ground, you don't die.
Don't worry, I don't think I can do that.
You don't know for sure.
I stop and think very hard for a minute about it.
Alexa chimes in on the group
Alright.
chat. We don't know that wild magic will not cause you to turn into a wild dinosaur and do
Alright.
that.
Poly dinosaur was bad. Just watch out.
Hold on, Jake. I think there's a special rule we got to make sure we're clear. When it goes to one-on-one, everything has to stay within a 10-foot radius.
Oh yes, yeah, 10-foot radius. So what happens is I will stand here and officiate, and we'll have my co-umpire stand on the other side of the 10-foot radius, and we'll flip a coin to decide who goes first. Arnil, as the champion of the team that is currently winning, you do get to flip the coin.
All right.
Does anyone want to? The rules do say you can buff Arnil to all fucking hell if you want.
Please tell me that. Please tell me that he goes to flip the coin and he flips the coin of absolutes.
That's exactly what I'm handing him. So yes.
Okay.
Jake is actually no, I'm doing bullshit now.
Okay.
All right, heads for natural 20, tails for a natural 1 is I think what we agree on.
As a heads.
Ooh, natural 20.
I don't know
Roll
if
me
you
that
see
wild magic.
Oh boy. Let's get another 100.
Yeah, just Arnil goes Super Saiyan with all these 5 saved action surges on this guy before he gets a turn,
Right.
just to make sure he joins the crew.
53 and 39.
Darn.
99 again. Jeez.
39, not 99. I don't know if
Yeah.
that was.
That was a joke, clearly.
Okay. Okay, I was like, did I did I not come through?
Polly rolled deception to convince Christina that Marty rolled a 99.
No.
Do it anyway. It'll be funny.
No, don't do it because if you roll natural 20, we'll be sad.
Christina's insight is a plus
Plus
15.
40.
Yeah, her passive insight is a 35 actually.
Right.
Well, I rolled a 2 on the die, so that wasn't.
Well, you know. So this probably isn't necessarily helpful, but your skin and gear take on a mirror sheen for the next minute, during which your opportunity attacks do not cost a reaction.
Interesting. I don't think he's gonna go away
Right.
from me. We have to
He's
do
not
this
going to necessarily
together.
run if you guys are 1v1ing it, but, you know. You are shiny.
Well, yeah, if there's a mirror sheen and somebody does
Hey,
something
hey.
with like maybe radiant damage,
Ooh.
reflect off the mirror. I don't know.
I don't
Unfortunately,
think any of you
use
have
psychic.
sorcerers, though, so no one can sneakily cast magic against him, so.
Yeah, but you all. I did say in the rules you can all buff Arnil. So
Buff is fine. Direct attack him.
yeah. Speaking of which, sir, I believe you forgot your primary weapon. I reached into my bag of holding and produced Arnil's weapon. Would you like to use this weapon? It's my understanding this is yours.
Oh, I miss my baby.
And the guy's like, "Why the fuck are you handing him a lamp?"
My lamp.
That's right, it's a
You-
lamp.
I look
you-
I look at Smoke Mustache Guy and I go, "You're fucked now."
And it turns into a
I have
pool
my
noodle.
lamp.
Come on.
With a
Pool
lamp?
noodle, pool noodle, pool noodle.
What is a lamp gonna do? They're heavy sometimes, but they're
I
not
have
that
to-
bad.
I have to find the table again. I think I lost the table.
Oh, give me a second. I have all versions of the table. I will send it to you as soon as I figure out how to navigate out of the screen that I'm in my file
Yeah.
folder.
Can someone pick up a spiritual weapon?
No.
No.
I thought about lending Arnil my weapon, but I think he wants to use his special weapon.
Yeah. Where
Is
did I
everyone
find
good
that?
running a little bit long so we can finish the 1v1?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Where did I
Here we
put the
go.
damn table?
I'm dropping it in the chat for you, second Marty here. That's V4. It should be the final version. It's in Discord.
Okay. I'm gonna pin this so I don't lose it later.
That's valid.
So
That's
we can
abuse of your moderator powers, but do it.
we can cast spells outside of initiative for this for buffing.
Yeah, like this is like this is like halftime show kind of thing. Incidentally, I psychically summon in the Dreamscape a halftime show while we're setting this up. It's amazing.
I have to zoom in.
This one might help you.
Yes, it's amazing. It's Rhett sweeping.
It's Rhett sweeping with a bunch of backup dancers.
And then like 90% of the way through, he like starts the stomp. He starts stomp, right? So he's like do with the
Yep.
the broom and everything, and then he's like,
Yep. And the backup dancers also just have brooms and mops, and they're doing the motions of sweeping and mopping.
Okay, that is a 37.
All right, 37. I think that might be one of the neutrally ones. Ooh.
so I'm gonna walk up to Arnil during this downtime, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put my talons on your shoulder, and I'm gonna say, don't die. And that's me casting Death Ward on you.
Probably
Great.
smart.
So if you would drop to 0 as a result of taking damage, instead you're gonna drop to 1.
Death Ward is a very good spell.
Thanks, Polly.
I got your back, dog. And then I do the thing where like on my chest, right? Pound on my chest.
Hey, the dinosaur thing was really cool, by the way.
It was super cool. I have no idea how I did it, or I would totally do it again. Although, probably not while other people are around next time. Not while y'all are around, anyway.
Right, so you just shared the 37 on the Weapon of Wonder table does, Marty?
Oh, right.
I was just assuming you were looking for it. I was just gonna wait.
Okay. The weapon makes an audible hum sound and emits blue light. The weapon deals an additional 1d6 psychic damage on hit.
Nice. That's cool.
You literally.
So I
get a
guess it turns
lightsaber.
into a lightsaber.
Yep.
Sounds like it.
That sounds like something I would write.
Why would that not be force damage?
Because it's basically if you look at the results in the table, a lot of the ones that do damage are just a different flavor of color and things. There probably is a force one that looks like a lightsaber. This is the thing. There's like 8 damage types, and they all have a different effect on that sword
Ah,
and a different visual effect. You come up with like a different visual effect for a sword for every damage type in D&D.
hey, it's all good. I will say though, 95 and 96 appears to have no effect.
That is a mistake, probably because of formatting it to a PDF.
It just says description effect.
Description effect.
Oops.
Well, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, so
you just have
reroll
an
would be a
effect.
95 and 96, or treat it as one of the neutral ones, because like the 40 in the middle are just nothing happens.
Right. Okay, well, Marty, with a nat 20, you go first.
Oh,
so.
right, I am going first. All right, it's attack time. Time for attacks. That's 28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's another 28,
That'll also hit.
Damn.
and that's 27.
Yeah, those will all hit.
Would
What's
you
your
like to
plus
now
to hit?
Plus 9. So I rolled a 19, a 19, and
No.
an 18.
Now that you're fighting just one guy, would you like to use your natural action surge on him?
I'll think about it.
I was gonna say, he looked, you know, for even taking the damage from the force wave, he still looks pretty good.
Okay.
And he is giant, like he is like the size of a giant. He's a pretty big
Oh,
dude.
death by snoo for your husband. Okay.
All right, folks, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah.
I will.
Oh my god.
Kidding.
I think I can only do this once per turn. Can I do Psionic Strike? Once per turn. Okay, so I will spend one another psionic energy die to add another d10. So this is 6d6 plus 1d10 plus 10.
Do it.
Okay, 10, 15, 25, 29, 39 damage.
Nice. Pretty sizable.
How you doing?
I mean, I'm fine.
All right.
Still breathing.
A little sassy, but that's fine. I will action search.
He
mean,
winks.
Uh,
Oh.
I don't know, is still breathing a comment that he expects this to be a fight to the death, or is he indicating he has an asphyxiation fetish?
First attack on the action surge is a 20, not nat.
Okay.
That is an 18
Hits.
and a 19.
Still hits, yeah.
Okay, this is 6d6 plus 5 more damage. 12, 20, 25 plus 5, 30 more damage.
All right.
Hear him thinking about it.
All right. I'll give you a shot. Bring it on.
Alright, thanks. Magic, no magic?
Oh, you have magic?
Sure do.
Listen, whatever you got, it's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
Be like the Joker. Be like, hit me, hit me, hit me.
that is kind of Arnil's like catchphrase today, I think.
I was like, what are you gonna do? Kill me?
I've already done that, and that was, it was kind of lame.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds cool. That's unfortunate. Your friend should probably move. This is kind of a... He's like, you guys should move for a second.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we're the officiators. We're fine.
You should move for a second. You can come back in a second, but you should move for just like less than 6 seconds.
The rules say I need to be here. It's fine.
Fine, take the damage.
Alright, yeah.
I'm full fucking health, and I'm a paladin.
Okay.
As am I.
Okay.
Sarros is gonna like sus roll
But
away.
here's the thing: I want to have an Arnil get the benefit of 2 paladin auras more than I want to not take the damage from whatever this is.
Okay.
That's
Right.
why Rhett and I put ourselves at the exact center of this fight on the outskirts.
You
Make
okay?
the exact center on the outskirts. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyways,
Power
our
word
paladin-
kill.
Our paladin auras are creating a little Venn diagram where Arnil gets a +7 to all saving
I'm just saying
throws.
you can move behind him and still be within 10 feet. It's just
Oh, that kind of move. Sure.
yeah, like just
okay.
like move out of the cone of magic.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Oh, in my mind, you guys are standing in the circle. We're standing like if you draw a circle, you guys are in the middle, and we're standing to the left and right of you.
Yeah,
Not
I'm just
like we're
saying.
okay.
You
Yeah,
can still
sure,
be within
okay.
the 10 feet of. He's just telling you like move so
Oh.
you don't get hit with the magic.
Oh, don't stand immediately adjacent to Arnil. Got
yes.
it. Okay. I thought you were telling us to just stop moderating the fight. I'm like,
No.
yeah, I don't think
understand
we
how
were
1v1
immediately
fights
behind
work.
either
I just
combatant.
assumed since you're refereeing, you don't want to get hit with the magic.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I moved, so I'm standing behind
Yeah.
Ninja
I
Mustache.
got
at
what
a-
you were talking about.
I did not.
I thought that they were next to each other and we were like the
Yeah.
other sides.
Yeah, that's what I was envisioning. Okay. We are not
Yeah,
standing
the
anywhere
sword.
within a cone of Arnil.
He's just making
Yeah.
sure. He's trying to be like
Oh,
polite.
okay. Oh, okay. We're on the same page now.
He's respectful.
He's being respectful.
Oh my
And
God,
now he's
so
about to be very
respectful.
disrespectful as he casts Cone of Cold on a 6th level on Arnil.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right, preemptive protective field.
So,
Gonna
please make me a Constitution saving throw.
and I have
With-
+7 from the auras for this.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this is +14. Where's my d20? There it is.
If you fail this, I would be surprised.
I would also be surprised because that is 32.
32. What the fuck is its spellcasting modifier?
My sandstone die is really putting in work today. It's been 19, 19, 18, 18.
Yeah, you said you rolled a 32. That definitely passes. So you'll take half damage. And you are. Yeah, that's only if you die from it. So you wouldn't die because you have Death Ward.
That's true. Arnil can just take it on the chin, even if he hits 0 hit points, get up, and then blow 4 action surges.
He rolled really well for that. Alright, hold on.
If it was going to be like lethal, I would also. I have War of the Guardian I can use as well.
Divided by 2. Alright, so this is
Rank of the
already
weapon.
this is already halved. So halved it would be 28 damage.
Okay.
So then you said you're doing something else to it to reduce the damage
Yeah,
further.
I will protective field to reduce that by 10.
Okay, so 18.
Oh, he put me under 100. What if he has power word kill, you guys? Oh, fuck.
That feels dishonorable. He feels very honorable. So.
Right.
Okay. In response. Counterspell.
That'd be awesome.
We found out Arnil's secretly been magical this whole time and has had counterspell the entire time and just hasn't wanted to do
Actually,
it.
no, here's the thing. Arnil's actually been a blade slinger this whole time, pretending to be a fighter.
Oh, that's actually so smart. I should take some levels in Blade Singer. Okay, anyway.
Technically, I do have counterspell.
First attack is a 14, which I believe misses.
You are
14
still
will miss.
blessed.
Oh, I am blessed.
Mm,
I forgot. Well, that's a 1, so that still misses.
still misses, yes.
Okay, what is number 16?
Hits.
16 hit? Okay.
That is his AC.
All right, I'm going to do something funky. I'm going to psychically empower this strike with another psionic energy die. And so that's 2d6 and a d10 plus 10. 8, 6, 14 plus 10, 24 damage.
Okay.
And then I will... Is there... So we have to be within 10 feet of each other.
Mm.
If he goes outside of that, does...
It's a ring out.
It's a ring out?
Yep, that's how that traditionally works when you have a fighting circle, is a ring out.
That is so interesting. Can you make a DC 17 strength saving throw for me?
I sure can.
You're gonna knock him back, aren't you?
Yep.
Guess what? Ooh. Guess who got a dirty 20?
It's really weird. So I look at that. I'm like, actually, your foot placement was wrong. Silvery barbs. Try again. Arnil have advantage.
He still sees the worst roll out of those, right? That's how Silvery Barbs works?
Yes.
Dirty 20 still.
All right. Well, did I proc wild magic?
It was a shot in the dark. I figured he's pretty strong.
You don't.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I
haven't
forgot
got a single wild magic proc tonight.
I forgot to ask. Did my death ward proc?
You do not.
Okay. Second attack. With advantage because of silvery barbs. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh, you love to see it.
Yes, you do.
And that is what the advantage was for.
So with the added damage from the crit, that is 26 more damage.
You got him under 100.
Oh boy. All right. I fucked up big time by just immediately running up to this dude.
You picked the biggest dude on the field, but also probably the most equally matched, honestly.
Very in character for Arnil.
Yeah.
All right, third attack.
So you should probably do the wild magic before third attack, actually.
Cocked,
But...
and you gotta honor the cock. I will roll that
Because the
wild
wild
magic.
could affect the third attack.
That's true, it could.
Yeah. 83 and 31.
We've already gotten that one. What's the other one? That one would be bad for you, so we're going with the one you've already gotten before. So your weapon, which is a lightsaber, is now a plow, and it still has the same mechanical attributes as it does as a lightsaber. So now you just have a lightsaber plow.
What?
Yeah.
Sure.
And I use that
right.
afterwards to fix the field.
Yeah, so it's just a stick, but at the end of it is a lightsaber version of a plow. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this guy's also like, man, why does your weapon keep doing that?
Yeah. That's also weird. Right?
Listen, you're gonna have to get real cool about a lot of stuff real fast.
You were assuming a lot, my guy.
All right, 18 to hit for the third attack.
That hits.
8 plus 5, 13 damage.
Okay.
I can take another round. I want to save these for an important
Actual
fight.
things that aren't just. He's like, magic is fun, but I'm more about this whole thing. So he's gonna do his regular multi-attack. So let's see. To hit you. And wow, okay. What is it? Plus 7. So we've got a 16 and a dirty 20.
The dirty 20 will hit.
Yeah. Oh, and one more because I can't read. And a dirty 21. So that one will hit too. Do. 8 plus 15. 23. You take 23 damage.
Okay.
And that's what he does. He's just like, I feel like we're going to be just chipping away for a while.
Well, I'm not giving up, are you?
No.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I mean, would you guys like to up the ante?
Go on.
Yeah, continue.
I would like to dreamscape summon it so they're fighting on and their little 10-foot pole over a pool of lava.
Oh,
They're just like American gladiators with the giant Q-tip things.
can we die in that?
It's fine.
Can we make that water? I don't. Can we?
I can do a vat of acid.
Can it be?
All right, here. If I knock you over into that, I'll just catch you. I can fly.
Oh, I can do that too. Hang on. All right.
They now just start having a Superman mid-air fight, completely ignoring the environmental
Right,
hazard I
just-
introduced.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Well, I can only do that once per turn, and I have to spend my remaining psionic energy die to do that. I will bonus action recover 1 energy die.
Okay.
And then I will take my attacks. First attack, 12 plus 9, 21.
Hits.
Second attack, 14 plus 9, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Third attack, 14 plus 9, 23.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6 plus 15. 8, 10, 21, 24, 39 damage.
Ooh, rough. All right.
And I will spend 2 psionic energy die to add a psionic strike and a telekinetic push to try to push him off again.
Okay.
Into the lava.
And, yeah, that's an extra 13 damage and a string saving throw.
Whew. Math. That is 19 on the strength save.
Well,
What was
it
the
worth a
DC?
shot.
What was the DC, Arnil?
The DC is 17.
Yeah, I'm going to Silvery Barbs it again. And just keep distracting using Silvery Barbs from a component to me, so, like calling some sort of thing like I'm checking position.
Well, the silvery barbs roll would have been a nat 20, so we're sticking with what you got before.
Okay. Well, Arnil has advantage on another thing. Did I proc Wild Magic?
You do.
All right, my only proc of the night, probably. Compass dice. Let's do this. That's not the compass dice. That's the. There we go. 3 on the Paladin and Bard tables.
Hey, remember
the spicy Warlock?
Oh, true. Okay, hold on. Let me check all 3 because this one is funny. Paladin. No.
Stop! You are breaking the law.
Also no. This one's the funniest one. Hey, remember that siren you summoned a few worlds over? She's back.
Our third officiator is here. Everybody, give it up for what's your name?
She's a eye in the sky.
Margaret.
Margaret. Everyone, give it for Margaret. And I give her a badge that says Deputy Umpire.
Okay. Oh, hey, I've seen you before.
Yeah, we're officiating a sports match. And I whisper to her, we want the Bugman to win. If there's anything you can help the Bugman to win, let me know.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember him from before. He was around too. The first time I met you. Why am I here?
Because I stole a cursed treasure that my god told me to steal from a pirate that cursed it.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens. Now you just roll with it. You get used to it after a while.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, you're the specific siren I summon when I do things sometimes.
That's kind of strange.
I had no idea. I thought it'd be like a random one every time. I didn't realize it's specifically you. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry.
That is unfortunate. Man, well, I guess at least I was just playing a board game with friends. It wasn't my turn, so it's fine.
Yeah, let me see if I can have a roommate for you on our ship in case this happens again. I'd like to contact my patron.
see what's going on. Anyway.
Yeah.
Is that your turn, Arnil?
Oh, was it still my turn? Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah.
Unless the siren actually wants to help Arnil cheat.
No, I don't even have her stat block pulled up. I don't know what she would do.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, he's gonna try to hit you. That's an 18, a 19 plus, and a 16 plus. So all 3 of those hit because his plus is a +7. So you're gonna do 31. Yeah, is that the math? Yeah. Can I math correctly tonight without using a calculator? I don't know. Let's check. Yeah, 31 damage.
Oops. Okay.
How you looking?
I'm still up.
So's the Oni.
He's an Oni?
That's a stat block. He's not actually an Oni, but it's a stat block that I based him off of, yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, he is the size of a giant. I thought maybe he was an Oni under there.
Fair enough. Okay, attacks time. 16 plus 9, 25.
Yeah.
17. And a natural 20.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so
You did have advantage on the first attack because of silvery barbs. So you want to check that.
I
one
used
first,
I used
right?
that on my
okay.
second or third attack in the last round.
Okay.
Okay. 8, 7.
With Healing Word only having a verbal component, is it like
23.
super noticeable if you're like, if you say the healing word and you heal someone? Like from the outside?
Yeah, but only because sorcerers actively have a thing that allows for them to secretly cast.
Okay.
50 damage.
Oh yeah, he's down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Non-lethal, of course.
Yeah, but he does then immediately fall into the lava, which dispels because you knocked him out first.
I think it's he kind of like stumbles back and is about to fall, and I just reach out a hand and grab him.
Yeah.
That the scene with Knuckles and Rouge in Sonic Adventure 2 where he like grabs her before she falls in the lava.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of like romantic tension, like way
yeah.
too much romantic tension.
Way too much.
100%.
So your eyes lock for like a solid what feels like minute, even though it's only a few seconds for everyone else around you, but it's like that moment where you're like teleported in your own little mental world. It's like you feel the sparks down your arm. All of that.
Get a room.
Come across the room.
He rights himself, and he's just like a little unsteady for a second, and he shrinks himself magically, so he's closer to your height. And he's like, "Good fight."
Yeah. Good job. What?
Chris was great, dude.
You okay? You're still you're looking better than I am, but I mean.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna second wind to make myself look a little better. Okay, so I'll gain back 17 hit points.
I think
I just haven't gotten a chance to fight in a while. I've been dead for I don't even know how long. So that was
it's a recent thing that you came back.
Oh yeah, like literally earlier today.
Oh my gosh.
I think it was yesterday.
I don't know. Time means nothing to me.
That's so deep. Oh my gosh. And I think Alexa wanders over, is like, not to interrupt whatever is going on with those two, but you could probably clear the arena and work on getting back to the ship soon.
Oh, right. What's going on? I just kind of woke up here and just rolled with it, but why are we here?
Right. I have access to new magic, and subsequently, the ship and you all should have access to new abilities as well. However, in understanding my new abilities, I accidentally sent you wherever here is.
Oh. Well, don't worry, I can get us back, no problem. I pull out the compass.
Wonderful. I still have to work on figuring out magically how to fix that, but hopefully it will not happen anytime soon and will be useful in the future. And unless anyone wants to do anything specifically in the arena area, Alexa will help lead everyone out with the help of Jake and your compass. And
oh yeah, do we get our money or what?
Oh yeah.
What's the prize situation like?
Yeah, you guys get the
cotton candy.
So much cotton candy. You spend all of your prize money on cotton candy?
No.
Everyone has their own share of the prize money, so.
Sarros is just walking with like amount of cotton candy is the size of his body.
It's like dragging it behind like Linus.
Thank God I don't have to be the cotton candy guy anymore.
I think Poppy also
So-
has a giant bag of cotton
so-
candy that she's munching on.
I would like to find the corpse of a bookie in the audience who was probably taking a bunch of bets that died when Polly did the body slam and take all their money.
Oh my god, roll me a luck check. There's so many dead bodies.
That is a natural 20.
There we
There
go.
you go. There's your wild magic for the night.
You found 4 bookies.
I just think you immediately like clock the person in the audience that is like that's the money guy.
Yeah, so that's a 35 and a 7.
You find the pieces of 4 bookies.
Ew.
No,
More
no,
importantly, I do
no.
find the large sacks of money they were carrying that exploded like Sonic the Hedgehog losing all his rings.
Mhm.
So in our first like 10 minutes or so of this us walking back, while we're walking, I would like to cast Prayer of Healing on up to 6 of us.
Yeah.
So obviously Arnil and our new buddy.
Jake's fine. Jake took no damage.
Yeah, Jake and Rhett. I'm not worried about you two. So it'll probably
Rhett
be those.
did eat 40 damage almost.
He did actually. So
Yeah.
Rhett, you'll get some too. So it'll be
Okay.
Arnil, our new buddy, Rhett.
Yeah, I will
Talia.
just lay on hands Polly for the difference of 12 HP she had left.
Okay, and then I'll hit up Poppy. I'll hit up a few people for
Yeah,
this.
like,
It doesn't matter because I'm sure we're getting a short rest after this. But like for flavor, like we all get a bonus of what is that, 27 HP for up to 6 of us.
Okay. Perfect.
So I'm also going to loot bodies, but doing it under the guise of cleaning, of course.
Just take the
But-
bodies, put them in a trash
we're
can.
pirates. It's our job to loot all the bodies.
Oh yeah, and also Rhett has been hiding as a janitor and only really has janitor stuff right now. That's one of the reasons why he hasn't done a lot in combat.
Sure.
Oh, Rhett, we have a weapons locker, Rhett.
I don't know that. I've only been around the crew for a little while.
I assumed you were cleaning it. Isn't that like I like? He's just been cleaning it, assuming he's not allowed.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do I get on my 35 and 7?
Oh, nothing that you notice immediately, and also nothing
Okay.
that would be useful at the moment or funny at the moment. So,
All right. So we have even more money.
yes. Yeah. You have. Where the fuck did my dice go?
Yeah, between the
I'm out of
prize money and the bookie money, how much money do we all have?
Whatever 101 divided by your group is. Amount of gold.
101. So there's 1, 2, including the NPCs or not including the NPCs for math. Does Poppy get money?
Up to you guys.
Because 101 doesn't divide evenly by 6 or 7, unfortunately.
Or 8.
Alexa's the ship. I don't know if she has a use for money.
No,
Well,
probably not.
I'm sure we can worry about divvying it up once we're back in the ship. I think that's kind of the priority right now.
Oh yeah, sure.
There's somebody else missing.
I was really hoping that someone else would bring it up and not me.
Also, 101
yeah.
Kind of like,
Oh, wait, who's missing?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Hood. Did Mr. Hood get transferred here? I assumed he was back on the ship.
Oh, no, we're-
No.
Hood's
there's
fine.
someone else.
No, we're talking about Lou.
Oh, Lou.
Lou.
Oh, why'd you guys bring Lou?
Why did we bring him?
I think he got swept up in it.
Insisted on coming
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah,
it was that we also
left.
did not trust him to be alone on the ship, even with the mushrooms watching him.
Mr.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Hood and Spirit could have watched him, but okay.
The spirits,
Spirit's recharging at the moment.
yeah.
I also have not seen Hood since the fight. I believe Hood is hibernating? Alexa
Okay.
is in the most question that you've ever heard her say.
Do snakes hibernate? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Compass, I would like you very nicely asked my compass to help us find Lou.
Okay. It's not hard to
Lou's-
find
yeah,
him. He's outside on the edge of the building, just like leaning against it like a cool guy pose, just like arms crossed. Just
What a
kinda, like,
douche!
yeah.
Sorry.
I feel like Lou doesn't need a portion of the treasure since he's fucking rich.
True.
For what it's worth, 101 is prime.
Oh my god. I haven't thought about that in so long.
Can we have a not prime number amount of gold?
102.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, 102 divided by 6. 17 gold apiece.
Considering that was a death match with an army of ninjas, that feels like a little low.
Well, considering they all died in one round except for one guy.
All right, what's
It was
your
like a
name?
5 or 6 gold pool to enter. It wasn't that much. And a lot of them got distracted and left because of the chaos of Jake, like, reorganizing everything. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, a new guy, what's your name?
I shouldn't give him a fucking name. Do we have any,
I got it covered.
Name in a hole.
do we have any
it's
submissions
Tim.
from the article? What?
We were joking about naming Lou Tim in Discord. This guy's Tim now.
Tim the Oni.
Tim the not the
Ninja.
Oni.
His
Tim
name is
Ninja.
Pepper.
He's otherwise known as the Timja.
The Pepper Oni.
Pepper.
I don't think we want Pepper Poppy Polly.
Pepper Poppy Polly.
God, that's too much.
That is too
No.
much.
Yeah, my name. I mean, the short version of my name is Tim. It's probably the easiest form to say because every other form of it, everyone always messes up too much. But yeah, you just call me Tim.
All right, cool.
Alexa is thinking. She's like, I am unsure if I can accurately get all of us back in one go, but I will do my best.
I have
Hey,
faith in
but
you. I give Lexa bardic inspiration to not screw it up.
To not fuck this up.
Aw.
If it takes a couple trips, we could always do a couple trips. That'd be fine too. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go ahead and
I haven't had any alcohol. Just pick me up last. It'll be fine.
One of you was at a bar earlier.
Oh, am I whole? Am I all here?
No, your forms are
Okay.
all together. It's just that
Oh.
when you first landed, because of the fucky of the wild magic and
Oh.
the magic that happened, it somehow
This explains
split
why I
you.
feel a little buzzed, but only 1/3 as buzzed as I would like to be.
Okay. Everyone must join hands, or equivalent. If you do not have hands,
I'm gonna touch Alexa and also give her guidance so that she can have the additional D4.
everyone
think I'm
joins
already-
hands.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alexa.
Yeah, Rhett, you have to come to the circle. You can't stand outside the circle, Rhett.
I have to do it with my hands or what?
No. I was just joking that Rhett is always like standing
Okay.
outside the group, so
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
making sure Rhett knows he can't like not participate.
Alexa holds out a hand for him.
I'm aware. And he's holding Alexa's hand.
And her eyes kind of glow with the magical energy. And again, like before, the butterflies kind of like come off in magical aura from her, and they kind of surround all of you. There's a little bit of like leafy green mixture, like that kind of grows on the ground below you, and it's almost like breathing out a sigh. And you guys are back on the ship, seemingly unharmed,
We have a
seemingly
Star
whole.
Trek teleporter now. Bixby would be so happy.
And seemingly all conscious and in one piece.
Ha, pirate fun.
We did just pick up a smoker. I'm just saying.
And I think we'll go ahead and we'll call it there for tonight. And thanks for listening, everyone. It was certainly an interesting night. We'll go ahead and close out the night with everyone talking about anything fun they're working on, they want to share, where you can find them, and who they were playing. We'll go in mostly reverse order because I don't exactly remember who I started with, but Jake.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I played Jake Swallow. I am on so many things. I am on Bard Rock Cafe as Brock Song, and I am confirmed to be our future Campaign 2 GM. We are approaching the end of Campaign 1 recording-wise. I don't know how far out that is for you guys. I am the GM for Blades in Paradise, and I occasionally work on Monster Cafe. All that stuff, wherever you find your favorite podcatchers.
Rhett.
Hi, I'm Coach Shirley on Summon Skull. I've been playing Rhett Sheridan. I don't really have a lot of D&D related things going on, but I do stream Magic the Gathering Work in Progress Wednesdays on Twitch, twitch.tv/OnSummonSkull. And I have a podcast called the Quote of Arms Podcast, coming out every Tuesday on my YouTube, bit.ly/OnSummonSkull.
Talia.
Hi, my name's Gabi. I play Talia. And we just started re-recording for the second half of season 3 of my show, Ginger Garbage. So that's exciting. And I'm finally getting back into doing short films. So, to be continued on that.
Sarros.
Hey, I'm Sarros. Been played by Allison. My brain is very fried at this moment. I've been working on films. Yay.
Woo!
My first short. I'm working on entering it into multiple festivals, so I will hopefully have more info on those shortly.
Shortly.
Shortly. Short scene, short form. Arnil.
Hey, I'm Marty. I've been Arnil this evening. You can find me all over this dang network. I am Baragon Doubletail on Bard Rock Network, on Bard Rock Cafe. I'm on Monster Cafe, Wayfaring Strangers, College of Whispers. I'm also now the editor for Subject to Change, coming soon, TM, and I'm probably forgetting something. But if it's on this network, I've probably been on it.
Not Blades in Paradise.
Not Blades of Paradise.
Polly.
Hi, I am Ursabearwalker, and I played Polly, who became a dinosaur, who became Polly again. I edit for the main cast and whatever Paul tells me I need to edit for. So you can support those shows. That'd be great.
And lastly, me. I'm Xtina. I'm your GM for the evening. You can find me when I'm not being the GM for Spelljammer, playing a character over on the Agents of Damned podcast. See Campaign 2, I've been playing Leah, the gardener, in air quotes, who is definitely not a terribly effective assassin. And we release every other Friday, right in the middle of Campaign 2, and some major chaos that's happening. So come check us out on whatever podcatcher you listen to. And I think that's it for the night. Just as a reminder, use the code Bardrock Cafe at checkout over for any of our sponsors for the Bardrock Network, over on Dragon Master Games, Fanroll Dice, Minva RPG, and I think there's one other one that my brain is forgetting. But if you...
Tavern.
Yep, that one. Many Worlds Tavern. And then if you enjoyed the wild magic that you got to hear some of, even though we really liked the 80s tonight for our roles, please check out Dave Panfio's Wild Magic for every class over on the DM's Guild. It's wonderful and lots of fun. Usually a little bit more varied than the 80s that our D100s wanted to give us tonight. But lots of fun, lots of chaos. Anyway, bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Bye. Have a beautiful time.